No BS. I'm gonna send something
Speak to
to
the
the
man
Discord.
type shit.
We'll give it a minute for people to join. I have Calvin's game onto the side. Calvin's up 10. Noski has the ball, but it's third and 23.
Noski third. I'm about to say it's third and 23 though, so I don't know how that's about to.
You said
Travis Hunter do some crazy shit.
It's gonna be you, Raven, Trill,
and then I'll be like, we have some special guests too, and we'll go Shitty, Insane, and Red.
Wait. Okay. All right. So I'm
Shitty's gonna start.
I jumped the gun like hell last time.
I wasn't here. I was on the plane when Insane and Red was on. I was on the plane heading back home.
Mm-hmm.
Where was you? Florida?
I was in Panama.
Oh shit!
But we stopped in Atlanta. We had to go to Atlanta, and almost missed the flight because fucking TSA on some bullshit.
Atlanta airport sucks, bro.
Yeah, nigga.
I mean, it's the busiest airport in America, so.
No, yeah, I'm about to say it's the busiest airport, but goddamn, we had like a 2.5, 3 hour layover, and we fucking almost missed the flight. It took so long for us to get our shit from TSA because it was coming from international. So I mean, more customs than TSA, but same different.
All right.
That's a pick.
All right, let's get started.
Welcome to the RoShow League Podcast Network.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the RoShow Football Network Podcast. We're your hosts. I'm Dark Raven 2019, 6-time Super Bowl champ, current Detroit Lions user.
This is your 9-time champion Trill Tron, the current Giants user.
And we also have some special guests joining us. You guys want to introduce yourselves?
What's up, fellas? This is Sheedy, using the Chargers and for the playoffs.
And you got Insane Mr. Hoops 2, although I am the original, current Niners user, unfortunate non-playoffs user.
Bet Money Red, you already know who it is. The coach, not in the playoffs, sadly.
Is JT on the block?
All right, now you being very federal right now, but hey.
Raven, why'd you laugh? Why'd you laugh at Insane when he said non-playoff user, man? What's so funny? I just want to know what was so funny, man.
Nah, he's starting
I saw something. I saw a meme. It wasn't a him.
I don't know, man. As soon as he finished at non-playoff,
back in the day, Insane did win the Super Bowl.
He could if he wanted to, man. Them Atari days, man. You could if you wanted to.
All right, we got a couple of fun topics to talk about today. So before we get into any of the topics, I did publish the lead points for the end of this regular season, with the points being included for teams that made the playoffs, but not talking about not taking into account the games that have been played so far. So up top we have Trill, Mike, and Shitty. Those are the top three, and then there's a little bit of a drop-off, 7-point difference with me at 4, Myron at 31, and Noski at 30. And if we take a look at the bottom of it, we have a three-way tie for last. We have Hustler, Bezo, and Joe. And a four-way, actually. I didn't even see Ro also had 5 points. And then we have D and Trey Dean down there as well as 6 and 7 points. So just a quick question to you guys. Taking a look at the points, is there anything that you guys are really surprised by? Given now that we're
that boy D about to beat Trey for real point shit.
Yeah, end of an era, man. End of an era.
You know, I was kind of surprised by Trill and I were talking about it, Shitty. We knew you had been playing well, but we didn't realize you were third in points. I mean, that makes sense because you made the conference last season, or 16-1 this season. But I was caught off a little off guard seeing that. To be honest with you, not in a bad way, but I just didn't realize you had that many points.
Yeah, I've been locked in, but I slipped up against the Raiders. He caught me lacking. Raiders is a solid user. Gotta always treat every game the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's real. That's real.
I mean, something to me that's surprising, like not even being funny this time. Something to me that's surprising here is, I mean, looking at the NFC South, we got two users here, Panthers and Falcons fighting neck and neck for the best pick out of that division.
Yeah, they are pretty close.
Honestly, I didn't think it'd be that competitive to start, but they're really. I mean, I can't say trying to separate themselves from the pack because they're literally creating their own pack right there, but they're really doing some things over there.
Yeah, man. Let's just not talk about that playoff game they had.
Yeah. Outside of that, things happen.
Well, we gonna talk about it though, man.
I think another surprising thing to see is Cardinals Jeff. I mean, he has 28 points. I mean, he's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's in 7th place right now. I mean, he's tied for 7th with Calvin, but he's off to a pretty good start this man.
Yeah, I mean, nobody would have expected Jeff to be where he's at compared to where he's been the past how many Maddens. But then we also got that division looking real questionable at the same time. So this, if it would be any Madden, it'd be this Madden. You know.
I mean, he gonna fall right back.
Oh yeah.
Okay. You locked in next year. Yeah.
Pavia incoming Pavia MVP season.
I mean, he could have had an MVP season. We're not gonna talk about that.
He was lying like shit.
It's saying you're going off about how Dart had 105 touchdowns last night.
That's a fact.
Man, what's there to go off about, man? He had a couple tutties on you, insane. What's there to go off about?
I mean, hey.
I'm not picking and choosing. You feel me, man? I'm not picking and choosing who I'm beating up on.
I mean, that ain't a podcast type of discussion for that, man. But 105 is crazy. But I mean, Dart had a good season. You know, I'm not hating there. Dart had a good season. Pavia also had a good season, a much better season on the ground. He is one of the premier quarterbacks in the league coming up. That's all I know.
Okay.
And I'm not I'm not a quarterback. Historically, I'm not a quarterback whisperer. So if I have a quarterback in the top 5, you know he goated.
You think Pavia top 5?
He is top 5.
You know what, man? You know what, man? Let's hold on. We won't go down that rabbit hole. We can hold this convo for later, man.
It's not an opinion. It's a fact. Top 5 total touchdowns.
Yeah,
top 5 total yards.
Next topic.
There is no discussion.
All right, so let's go to our first topic. So, the rise of Shitty. So, Shitty, you're joining us for today's episode. You made the conference championship last man. This season, you went 16-1. You're the 1 seed in the AFC. I mean, to be honest with you, like everybody knew you were a good user, but the rise that you had is kind of undocumented in the sense, like it's a little shocking. Like, no offense, I mean, just like you've been playing lights out, like you said, you've been locked in this man. So we kind of just wanted to ask you a couple questions and see if maybe you could give some pointers to some of the users that historically haven't been playing well or didn't make the playoffs this season, and just some tips on how they can improve their game. So, Trill and Saying Red, do you guys have any questions you want to start off? Ask Shitty.
I'm gonna start off and just say, what was it like a mentality thing for you coming from last Madden into this Madden? Was it more of a mentality thing that kind of flipped the switch for you, or like just what kind of motivated you to do what you do this year? Dang, was it 2? Is he here?
I was about to say, I don't think you know.
Is he muted?
I don't know. It might have been too hard of a question off rip. He had to warm up first.
He's in the call, but it also says he's offline Discord. But I mean, it also says something red.
Like the
Man,
spotlight.
he gotta, yeah, he gotta warm up before you ask him a question like that. Spotlight is.
I guess it's that whatever. He fell quick from that rise, didn't he?
And he said we're being federal asking him questions. He said I gotta
he ran away from the spotlight faster than car.
Yeah, man, he trying to keep it P. That's what he's doing right now. He don't want to let people know.
He said in the pregame interview, did not tell him this is the type of questions he was gonna give me.
We started running up to him with the microphone. He was running to the locker room. He just
hell nah.
So should we just skip this and come back to it?
Yeah, because if we just sit here and wait, it's gonna become the roast of shitty, and we don't really want.
Yeah, that's real.
All right. So we were just we'll go back to that topic. But let's just do a recap of the games that have been played. So today I played Ron, Eagles and Lions. I beat them 34-19. Mendoza 11-19, 2 tutties, an interception right before halftime. Gibbs had a crazy game, 24 carries, 105 yards, 2 touchdowns. He also had 70 receiving yards and 2 receiving touchdowns. And then Alex Highsmith had a good game, 4 tackles. I'm pretty sure 3 of those were tackles for loss and a sack. And then Eagles offense really didn't do too much. Hurts threw 2 interceptions. Barkley had a pretty good game. He had a tutty on the ground, 1 in the air. Tyreek Hill had 10 receptions, 81 yards. I didn't realize he had 10 catches. And Quinion Mitchell had the pick before half. So, you guys have any big takeaways from mine and Ron's game?
I say people been sitting on my division, and then your boy Raven, he over there, he didn't even blow him out. People probably thought it was gonna be a blowout. The NFC East ain't that trash now, man. I mean, the expectations didn't hit like they were supposed to, but we ain't trash, though. I appreciate Ron, having the heart to fight, because he could have just sat down and laid down, but, he fought. I'm proud, man.
I want to pause things, and because I have Calvin and Nosie's game on to the side, I do want to announce that Jalen Muro has gone down. I don't know if he's going to be out the rest of the game or not, but he did just get hurt. So that'll be something to watch.
Yay!
Yay is
damn. Hey, that was real crazy, man. We gotta talk about that.
Nah. Let that ride out. Let it
ride, man. I don't know all this negativity, man. I don't like that.
Let it ride, because I got something to add back to the topic, man.
What about Ron?
Yeah. Can y'all hear me?
We hear you.
Well, what's
my bad? I connected to my CarPlay. Yeah. Go do your thing. I'm listening. I'm here.
I mean, really, the NFC East, like they say about the NFC West, is really just top heavy.
I would almost agree with you.
You got one guy. You got one guy.
It's
the true legion in the NFC.
I would almost agree with you until you see who your bottom 2 is. Before you see who your bottom 2 is, I would almost agree with you, but I can't. I can't consciously say that you have like a 2-win, and a 3-win team can never say that they better than our bottom 2, man. I'm sorry.
Look, our bottom 2 is the worst bottom 2 in the league. We're not disputing that, but the NFC East isn't really that strong.
I'm saying we having a bad year this year, but we're not trash though. Is what I'm saying though. Like
it's people gonna be a bad year.
Determine that we've been trash. We not trash.
The only relevancy in the NFC East is truly. I mean, Ron can. I mean, with more performances like this. I mean, not like this in particular. We would like to see a playoff win or 2, but more building off of this. We could see more relevancy out of the NFC East outside of just Trill here. But I mean, really, it's just the NFC West. with.
So who does the West? So you can, all right. So you saying the East has me? Who do y'all have?
It's a toss up right now. Not gonna lie, we have some rebuilding to do
Because
in San
I
Francisco.
mean, because you have it's either you or it's either it's either you or Jeff,
right.
and you and Jeff
Right, it
have
is
zero
either me or
playoff
Jeff.
wins and zero playoff wins to show for it. This
I
madness.
feel
And
like,
we're- and
why
we're
we're
I feel like
having
the
this
NFC North is
conversation.
more comparable to the NFC East and the NFC West.
That's what I'm saying. Like I can't hear that. I can't hear Insane say anything about the East. Like not him. If it was like Raven, I could understand, but I can't hear it from you.
I'm not finna rock for the NFC North because we had one user that's looking kind of fraudulent, right?
And I mean,
And it's
the
not the
North
line.
ain't even that special either. But you know, it's
Right,
another
the North
conversation.
isn't.
It's not
The
that
North
special
isn't
either.
special.
Hey man, hashtag
The North
freedom
isn't
win.
special, but it's like the North is consistent, right? We have one user here. We just gonna say it's Lions. We got the Lions, right? He's consistent. We have the Vikings on fraud alert because you had that division in hand, right? Like you literally had that division in hand. I don't think you had a loss. Lost to Raven or the Lions here, and it just completely. He had the division in hand and handed it back. That's fraud alert.
He had a meltdown.
We're gonna see what he could do against the Cardinals. Had a meltdown, diabolical level of meltdown. You had the division in hand, somehow lost the division with zero L's. Ended up in second place somehow after that. That's fraud alert worthy, right? So we got the Lions, who no matter what is apparently gonna win that division. In the North, we got fraud alert Vikings. We got Trill in the East. We're gonna see if it's a revolving door for second and third place. Then that just it is what it is in that fact for the East. We only got 2 spots in the West. That's first and second. If I could turn things around in San Francisco, because I'm not gonna lie, I have the slowest offense to ever be built. I don't know what I was thinking when I did that last off season. I'm willing to own up to that. We had multiple big play opportunities. We had multiple big play opportunities throughout the year that went nowhere because we have a fullback playing tight end. And granted, that's a 1,000-yard receiver. He did what he could do. But that was a dumb decision on my part.
Say some of your GM talk. we have a topic for that later.
Right, no, that's fine. I'm not getting too deep into it. But I'm just saying, we're going to see what the West is looking like next year. If the Cardinals can continue to build on a good season that they had this year, because all respect to them, they had a good season. They took the first place. You did that. We're gonna see what they can do. If we can both come out with a good season in the West, we're gonna make us relevant again. More comparable to the East, which is just the Trill. That's the Trill show over there. There is no ifs, ands, buts about it.
Anyways. So now that we have Shitty back, man, do we want to go back to our
yeah, we can.
Our first topic?
No, we can go back
now that
to
we
the
have him
podcast
back.
later. So back to the Rise of Shitty.
Yeah.
So the topic is the Rise of Shitty. So Shitty last season, you made it to the AFC Championship. You lost to Mike in a pretty relatively competitive game. This year you went 16-1. You're the 1 seed in the AFC. You know, nobody really saw this rise from you coming. Like, I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, you just kind of came out of nowhere. You've been playing lights out this season in this Madden cycle. And so we just kind of wanted to ask you a couple questions and see if you could give any pointers to, like, the teams that haven't made playoffs or teams that haven't historically been playing well. And Trill, you already had asked a question. What was your first question, Trill?
I think it was more the lines of what was your switch from last Madden into this Madden? Like, what was your mentality going into this Madden? If that was more of what my question was.
Yeah. I think it's mostly rooted in playing consistent. I think I could play top users and play up, but then there would be slip ups in previous Maddens where I wasn't able to consistently get my dubs. And so I think minimizing the mistakes in games, managing the clock, play calling during certain situations kind of help dictate a lot better and closer games, in my opinion. I think the playoffs last season definitely helped too, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I like it. Red and insane, man. If y'all got any questions, man, I'll be picking his brain.
We haven't heard from Red.
This could.
Got any questions?
Nah, Red was over there hating. He had to say his yeah when Milrow got hurt. He's got to get negative and he'll pull up.
I feel like Red always start the season like 6-0, and then that second half of the season,
He does.
Yeah, that second half beat his ass. That second half, yeah.
That last 7 game stretch.
That happened, yeah.
both seasons.
Okay.
There he is.
It's not a tell off me.
Yeah, see, I told you just had to get
Hey,
negative.
the
to beat
Rise
him.
of City. This shit does not say talk about Red halftime. All right.
Red, you got any questions?
But we
for
just saying, like, did you have a question? I know you gotta have some type of question for him. That's all I was saying.
I don't got no question for him.
Alright, I got a question for you, Shitty.
Yeah.
So do you do
What's
anything special like pregame? Like, is there
That
anything
nigga
you do to like get ready for the
abilities.
game? Do you like look at your opponent or anything in real life? Like just getting the right mentality?
That nigga all that.
It depends on the opponent. To be honest, I think like I've seen everybody's stuff at this point, at least once to kind of know what most people's tendencies are or what they lean towards. But I do some roster checking before the game just to understand like, okay, do folks have speed advantages or route running advantages? Are their edge rushers going to be,
Like the coaching ability
BOD?
boost?
Yeah. I definitely look at that and kind of stack accordingly and switch it up from week to week. Like there's no like one stop shop. I'd say, in my opinion.
No, yep, that definitely makes sense, like case by case basis, and I do think it is good to kind of get like a scouting report on your opponent. I haven't really historically myself like looked at coaching abilities, but I know for sure I always have to see like what traits they have equipped. Like, does their running back have tank, or do they have any like run stopping defensive linemen? Are they all pass rushing edge rushers? Some those sort of things. So, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to say
Yeah.
fuck Mike.
That's all what Mike said. That's all
I
what
see
Mike
the
said.
chat. That's why.
Yeah, I see what Mike said. Yeah.
What do you say? I can't see the chat.
But is he?
He said
But
Red
is he
is
lying though,
getting
Red?
Oh,
Hey man, niggas, man. You gonna say fuck him, man? But is he lying? You gotta say he's lying, and that's what you're supposed to say. He capping on your name, man. Not.
I
say fuck
already
him.
talked about the topic, so it was nothing to say more than just fuck you.
Alright, man. That's cool. That is cool. Hey, so Shitty, how confident are you right now? Now that you finally hit that 1 seed, like man, I mean, not a lot of users could say that they won 16 games or say that they got the 1 seed, especially in a conference with Mike. So, like, how confident are you right now going into the divisional round, depending on who you play? How confident are you feeling?
I feel good. I mean, it just depends on matchups. I think the AFC has definitely got some loaded talent all the way to the 7th seed. I think was it Sleepy J at the 6th seed? I don't think he's nothing to sleep on. Played him last year in the playoffs, and he's definitely the top user in my opinion.
He's made a couple bowls before too.
So yeah, and Calvin has been very, very consistent each Madden. He's always in the playoffs, always making noise. And I mean, the fact that he's doing it with that Patriots team is not a slouch either, because he kind of built that team up, considering they didn't have a ton of traits when he got them. So, but I just game plan. We'll see where things shake out. I was definitely shocked to get the 1 seed. I knew like that last game against Byron in the snow was going to be a close one, and I knew I needed to win to get it. So Troy, I think you kind of helped me when you beat Mike that game, because I was like, well, I just got to win out now to kind of solidify it. But now I got to lock in and see. I got to stop the whips.
I mean, if you didn't blow it against West Dog, you wouldn't have needed me.
Oh, Herbert, that one wasn't a stream game, but Herbert went down, I think, in the first quarter, and I was playing with what is it, Dylan Gabriel, and he was not. Yeah, you can't really do
It's a big drop
much
off.
with him.
Yeah, that is a big,
You can't really do
big drop
much with
off.
him.
Yeah, that is a
So,
drop
so
off.
Herbert went down in the first, and I mean Raiders. He got some stuff over there, with that
He do.
passing game. I think he
He's
was
getting,
like third in passing yards.
yeah.
And I got to give him credit. He played a flawless game against me, and I took him to overtime, and then in overtime he got ball first. I held him to a field goal, and then I got the ball, and Dylan Gabriel threw a pick, and that was kind of it. But was fighting for my life that game, trying to throw with a 74 overall.
Yeah.
Yeah,
man.
that's real.
I know how that feel because I had to do that in the playoff. My playoff game last year. Brady Cook decided he was done for the night. Wasn't he hurt? He just decided he was done for the night. I said, okay, that's crazy.
The wear and tear.
Yeah, I know how that feel when your quarterback not in. Just like, okay, well, I got to figure it out now. And I just want to say for everybody in the chat, man, he just being modest. He knew he was getting the first seed. He said the AFC is his, really. Like that. He knows what's going around him out here. He just being modest. He being humble. He don't want to start no drama, but I'm here to start the drama. All right. He said he knows what it is, and he gonna do it again next year. All right. That's what he said.
Oh yeah.
That's not what I said. I'm taking every
So
opponent
what you
serious,
don't?
man.
So what you don't? So you don't think you're gonna do it next year or something? Is that what you
You
saying?
don't think you have what it takes?
I mean, I always believe in my abilities. It's not a fluke, but you know,
You
I
hear here first.
I gotta lock in
It's not a
for
fluke.
every game. I don't
You
never
knew
go
this was
into
going
it.
to happen.
Yeah, no, it's not a
Nah,
fluke.
you heard it here
It's not
out
a
of his
fluke,
own
but-
mouth. It's not a fluke. He knew this was going to happen.
Yes.
It's going to happen again next year. And the year after that. He said he's running the AFC. #1 seed. It's not a fluke.
Trill's supposed to send me the whip.
He said he was getting the bowl, man. He said he getting the bowl
whip.
this year. I don't run whips, man. He ain't getting that from me. Shit.
And saying, do you have
I know
any
somebody
plans
who
for,
runs
defensive
Shitty?
ebook.
I know somebody who runs it.
The whips.
He
Oh,
get
damn,
the bowl
Cowboys
this
missed
year
that.
against Dart that got the 105 touchdowns. He might be on the
Man, stop
GOAT
bringing that.
conversation, man.
Stop bringing that shit up, man. I'm tired of it. Man. Stop bringing that shit up. Man. Keep bringing it up, man. It happened, man. You gotta let it go. It happened. You gotta move on.
Man, we moving on to the next season. Hey, man. It was a good season from everybody, though. Well, not everybody, but it was a good season for most guys.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah. I would love to see more, but you know you can only do what you can do.
Spaz
So,
said
hey.
one score game, 143,
No,
one time out. Can the Jags tie it up? I was watching Todd and Jess
No,
went
they
to the
can't.
side. I switched. So.
Calvin missed the field goal, and now
Oh, so he has a chance.
now he's at the 46, so we had a chance to get a touchdown to tie it. I go for 2. If he scores, I go for 2.
Put the
In
pressure
my
on
opinion,
Calvin.
he got Trey Lance
I'd
out
run
there,
the
though,
clock
but,
too.
Yeah,
I'd manage the clock, try to chew it down as much as I could. I don't know why he's got no huddle.
yeah.
As
You know, some people,
bad as my
you know, they
field goal
don't.
kicking has been all year, I'm definitely going for 2.
Yeah. Man, I don't know, man. I don't think it matter who my kicker was. I think in a playoff game like this, I'm gonna end the game compared to going to OT. Like either I'm about to win this off of me or I'm losing off of me. I'm not gonna let some other shit dictate it.
So, Shitty, do you have any tips for like roster management or like developing a roster?
No, I can't give that sauce away, man. Everybody gonna try and walk me down. I would say,
Man, it's a
I tell you, I
copycat.
can't give that sauce. It's a copycat
Man,
league. I would say, you know,
Copycat
that's the advice I could give you is look at what them top users is doing. You see them top users. That's not me. That do some stuff with their rosters. So I observe it quite a bit.
I mean, you are a
Shit,
top
I
user,
mean-
though.
Yeah, I was about to say, for anyone listening, I mean, look at his roster. Trill, Mike. Hey, look at them rosters, see what they've added.
Yeah. Shit, man. Noski just scored. I think he going for 2. He taking a minute to pick. I think he going for 2.
He is going for 2.
would for sure be going for T. I'm traumatized. So
Yeah.
And he got his wide receiver dropped it wide open.
damn.
Oh shit!
It's that rain. It's that rain. It's that rain, bro. That is crazy.
That's a heartbreaker, bro.
Hey, the
That's
controller, the controller going to the TV. I ain't gonna hold you, man. Controller is going into the TV. That's actually crazy. Man, hell nah. He was wide open. He fucking dropped it. Man, hell nah.
Online and playoffs receivers be selling. Cause I had a chance to come back in my last playoff game last year, and my receiver who didn't even catch the ball got hurt. Made me waste the timeout.
So
Damn,
Calvin
and he
scored
just
an
recovered the onside kick for a touchdown.
But I
That
mean,
was a
but now-
stupid. That was stupid by Calvin. Though.
Yeah, I was at the sick. So now
I don't know why he didn't just kneel that.
He should have fell. He should have fell in
Yeah.
the game. Not like he giving him a
Parker
chance.
It would have been
Sanchez,
over.
wide receiver.
Nah, no cap though. That was crazy. He was wide open. Just dropped it. Concentration drop.
Alright, what we got next for the pod?
Alright,
I know
yeah.
we tuned into the game, but we still got a podcast to go with. Guys. Come on, Raven.
Yeah. So we
Lead
got
us.
what, the second.
Yep. So
Raven, start watching the game, lead.
I was taking a clip of the drop pick. So we talked about mine and Ron's game. So up next we had Byron and Mike. And Mike kind of got off to a hot start and took care of business. Lamar Jackson, 12 for 15, 233 passing, 2 touchdowns, 9 carries, 133 on the ground, another 2 tutties, 8 fires, 3 receptions, 104 yards. Mike Green with 2 sacks. And then I think taking a look at the Chiefs' offense, the big takeaway is Mahomes threw 2 interceptions, so the turnovers really hurt Byron. I mean, shitty, you play Byron twice a year. Were you kind of surprised by this result? Would you expect Byron to have a bit more competitive a game against Mike, or you think Mike's just like such a top tier user?
Man, he said he's not gonna answer that. He said that's federal. He ain't gonna diss his divisional homie like that.
Might have lost him again. Well, on to the next question.
Damn, bro, that goddamn West Coast Wi-Fi been going out on his ass.
Oh yeah, I read the question. Yeah, what you got, Red? What you think about this game?
Yeah, you have any takeaways?
I'm just gonna say one thing. That nigga did not run that shit for real.
Who didn't
I
run?
mean, I don't think he's ever been much of a running user. The Chiefs.
Yeah, like Byron not really been. Yeah, he's not known for running the ball like that. Been way more like bombs away type of thing from Byron.
But if you playing somebody like Mike, bro, you can't just only be throwing it the whole time.
I agree with that.
I mean, if you get put in a hole, it's kind of hard to.
But once you get down a certain score, you is gonna have to pass.
Like, how bad down was he?
I don't
by
know how
half?
down he was. No. Travis almost caught that. That is crazy. I was about to. That's a fine.
This game is crazy though.
I'm surprised Lamar Jackson had 100 on the ground. I mean, not because it's Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson's capable of doing that, but Mike doesn't. Mike runs it with Lamar, but not to that extent, I feel like.
No, Pavia type numbers right there.
I mean, I know they played in the regular season, and Mike beat them pretty bad too. So I mean, I guess I really wasn't expecting that much different. It maybe could have been more a closer game than what it ended up being, but I'm not surprised by the result.
Yeah, at the end of the day, turnovers will do you in. And I mean, you can clearly see Chiefs had 2, and it was a flawless game based on the stats that we have. Anyway, it was a flawless game from the Ravens. So
Why doesn't he just keep sneak this with Milrow?
I mean, he was going to RPO regardless. I knew that RPO was coming. But that's another drop though, man. You get that jug machine out because goddamn, that's a lot of drops. There's probably about to be another RPO.
So then our other playoff game was. Do we want to talk about this? We had the Falcons and the Panthers. Carr put the belt to the A, 44-15. Chuba Hubbard, player of the game, 14 carries, 157 yards, and 2 tutties. Chris Bell, 6 receptions, 160 yards, 1 tutty.
Oh, he scored. Oh, shit.
That's the guy that drafted.
Gotta go for 2 again.
Davis.
Gotta go for 2. Man, the fact this game could have been over, man. I don't know what Calvin was cooking. Man, that shit crazy.
Calvin loses this. There's gonna have to be a big conversation.
You gotta go for. Yeah, you gotta get this 2 first, though. Gotta get this 2. But nah, bro. I'm not surprised by this.
Wow.
He's all. I think we know who runs that South. Tony's not a bad user, but I think if we talking Tony versus Carr, I think fucking Carr is just the better. What type of pass? Man, that's crazy. That's crazy.
We can't say that only because of the fact that Carr didn't win the division. Now he might have won the playoff game. Yeah, maybe the Falcons. He was flipping that game.
I will say Carr. They played week 18, and Carr was beating his ass, and then he took his starters out because it didn't matter what the results were. They was going to play each other again the next in the wild card. Mm-hmm. It just would have been who was home and away. So I mean, yeah, he blew the lead he had in week 18, but it was just the idea like that he was beating Tony's ass. I don't think Tony got no answers for Carr when they play again. So yeah, he didn't win the division, but I still think Carr just kind of at that next tier compared to where Tony's at.
Yeah.
We'll see next year.
I mean, I think the thing that helped Tony out this year was Tony had a second place schedule. So next year, he's gonna have the first place schedule.
And I mean, we was due for this game because last year they were supposed to play in the playoffs, but Tony was on vacation, so they gave Carr to win, so we didn't get to see it.
Mm-hmm.
So, I just, we needed this game, but it's just looking like we know who owns the South.
Yeah, more than likely we'll be seeing this every year.
Mm-hmm,
so,
yeah. That's
hopefully they can rotate.
All right. So now we kind of just want to take a look at the full playoff picture, and then we want to do predictions all the way up to the Super Bowl with everybody that we have here. So just to recap, Mike beat Byron, so that means he will be the 2 seed moving on. And then we had Calvin just beat Noski, so that means we'll either have Calvin at shitty or Jeff Bengals at shitty. One of those two. It's just going to depend on what happens in that remaining AFC game. And the NFC has been decided in terms of matchups, so we're going to have Carr at Trill, and then the winner of Todd and Jeff's game, which is currently tied 17-17, going into the second half. The winner of that game will be traveling to Detroit. So I guess let's just start off with the AFC. If we take a look at that Dolphins and Bengals matchup, who do you guys have and why? And I'm going to go ahead and start with you, Trill.
If we gonna start off me, I mean, I think Big Brother got this one. I think Jeff got more sauce than what really got right now. Just because he got that basketball team of an offense going, he got all them 6'5" and up, and I think Jeff probably could utilize his people more than what Willie can keep up with. So I think that's not gonna be no blowout, but I would pick Jeff.
So we got one for Jeff. Shitty, who do you have?
Shitty not in here.
Oh,
he's not in here.
He's having issues again. Dang. All right, What about you, Insane?
I got Willie. I like that quarterback. I was planning on drafting him originally, but I like that quarterback. I feel like he can make something work with that offense as long as he doesn't get too many turnovers or any at all. I think he can make something work.
And then, what about you, Red? Who do you have?
Is this game going to be played?
It is said that it's going to be played. That was what's said so far. So
Alright. So shit. I'll probably give the edge to Jeff.
Why you
So
say
I'll go
that?
because I haven't really seen Willie new offense at work. The only person I've seen him do it against is Calvin. But other than that, it's like, is his defense really gonna stop all those big ass weapons that his brother got? Like Kyle Pitts by itself is a whole thing.
Yeah, I think that's kind of where I'm at. I think I'm gonna go Jeff too, just because of his weapons, like you and Trill said. But I think another big thing is not only does he have all those weapons, he has Joe Milton at quarterback, and I think that's a big thing for me. Is I think Jeff getting Joe Milton instead of having Joe Burrow, he replaced the Joes. I think that's gonna take his offense to new heights, and I think he's a dangerous user to watch out for in these playoffs.
That's definitely fair.
So we're gonna have what, City playing Jeff.
Mm-hmm. So
And then we're
rematch
gonna
of
have
last year.
Mike.
Chris Calvin. So we could start with Mike and Calvin. I can go first. Love Calvin. Calvin has a great game, but I think Mike's just he's almost, I don't want to use the word unstoppable, but he almost is with that Ravens team. And I think I'm going to give Mike the win over Calvin.
Oh wait, Calvin just officially won?
Yeah, he just won.
31-29.
Cool.
He had an RPO open for a 2-point conversion, but Milrow overthrew the tight end.
He threw it over his head by like fucking a mile.
Yeah, he was looking for me out in the sideline.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Mike as well. I mean, I played Calvin this year. Granted, I lost, but that's what my trash offense. Mike's offense should be better than that. And I mean, back to back. I mean, I had a close game with him. He just got out of a close game, just barely won it. That being Calvin. Calvin just barely won it. So I'm gonna say Mike advances another round.
I think Mike got this one on Calvin.
Let's home for the
Calvin's
finish.
like, Calvin barely won this game. I don't even know if I could say he earned this win with the draw. The end of the game, how the end of the game went down.
Yeah.
If I was
He
most
was
team,
for
I'd be hot as shit. But I couldn't hell with you, man. I mean, even then, traditionally, Mike's normally had Calvin's number in the playoffs. So I'm gonna stick with that and just say I got Mike.
I got Mike.
So then we'll have Jeff and Shitty, a rematch of last year. That
I got Shitty.
last year's game went down to the wire. Jeff choked it.
Jeff did choke that, man. Definitely. The pressure was too much.
I got that boy Shitty.
Oh no, he wasn't really. He was just. We just had him on here. He wasn't really talking as confidently as I would like. I mean, he did say it wasn't a fluke. I mean, that's the best we got from him so far. So I mean, I'm 1 seed though. I take the Chargers, but I need to see some more spunk, before I could really fully back
more
that.
Confidence.
Yeah. He get in that game. He get in that game, man. He don't really he's not really firing on all cylinders. He's kind of holding back a little bit. It could get shaky in any playoff game.
Mm-hmm. Well, they played in the regular season and shitty beat Jeff. So I mean, he on a 2-game winning streak against Jeff right now.
Yeah, I think Shitty's locked in, so I'm gonna pick him.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Shitty.
And then just to provide an update on this Cardinals-Vikings game, J.J. McCarthy got hurt, so Shador Sanders is in the game. And I'm kind of wondering, do you think Milroe might have thrown a bad pass there thing because he might have been having some wear and tear rating issues?
Yeah, because you do lose attributes with the wear and tear, and he was injured and whatnot. He brought him back, I guess. So
A lot of attributes.
I think it's just the way that play was. He threw. I think it's because he threw it a little later than what he should have threw it. He threw it a little late, and it just fucked up the pass. I mean, he was wide open, but it's a bad way to lose. Just in general, losing like that.
So a rematch of last year's AFC Championship, Shitty and Mike. Who you got insane?
What was the game again? My bad.
Shitty and Mike AFC Championship with our predictions. So Chargers, Ravens.
Man, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. I'ma probably say Mike. I like Lamar more than I like Justin Herbert. We just saw Lamar go for 100 or something against the Chiefs, and that was on the ground. I like him a little bit more, just that versatility. But at the end of the day, this game is definitely gonna come down to who can possess the ball. Any turnover will be the death of either team. It'll be over with at that point.
I agree.
But I'm gonna say Mike. I think Mike tries to redeem himself, make it to the Super Bowl. And did he get shut out last year?
He won the Super Bowl. What are you talking about?
Oh, he won. Oh, damn, my bad. He damn sure did. Shit, 2-peat. Let's bring it back. Let's run it back then. For whatever reason, I thought he lost. Let's run it back. I ain't rooting for nobody in the NFC. Let's run it back. He
got his pom poms out, man. I see. It's alright.
Who you get, Red, between Shitty and Mike, if that's the AFC Championship?
Based on last season, I could only say unless Shitty O-line holds up, which I do believe is going to, and he doesn't make any mistakes on offense, I believe he can win. But if he fucks up one time, I think he cooked because I don't think that defense can hold Mike more than twice.
Okay, so you got Mike. Is that what you saying? You going Mike?
I'm gonna go Shitty.
Okay. Raven, man, where you leaning right now?
I don't know, man. It's tough to pick between these two. I mean, what was the score when they played in the regular season?
They didn't play. They've only played that one postseason game.
Because Shitty had the second place schedule because Byron won that West last year.
Yeah, so they only played that one game.
It's tough to go against Mike's championship DNA, but for the plot, I'm gonna go with Shitty.
For the plot.
Yeah, I mean Shitty's playing really well.
I mean, yeah, he has been. But I don't think he's gonna have the answer for Mike though. In my opinion, I know Shitty probably been locked in trying to figure out how he gonna stop the whip play and all this other shit. But I think Mike just got too many bags in his trick. He got too many tricks in his bag and I think he gonna handle City pretty convincingly, in my opinion.
So it's a 2-2 tie. I think we're gonna give it to Mike if it's a tie. I'm going.
I mean, shit. If Shitty was here, we know what he'd say. So,
but he's not. So we have Mike winning the AFC. We go look at the NFC. He's up 27-17. So I'm gonna feel pretty comfortable. I think Jeff's gonna win this game. I know there's a whole fourth quarter to be played, but I think Jeff will pull it out.
Okay. I mean, we'll see. We'll see on this drive. I mean, dude got Shador in right now, so.
So, let's assume Jeff wins. Me versus Jeff. Obviously, I got myself. Enough said. Who do you guys have?
I got Jeff.
Oh, okay.
Do you have a particular reason?
He said that he's gonna go to bowl this year. I gotta do it for the plot. Remember?
That's so you believe him. Yeah, I see. Insane, man. You gonna ride for your division, mate? Or you got another reason? Of course not. Damn.
So you got me and Sam.
I'm going. Wait.
We're doing Cardinals lines. We're assuming he's going to win this game.
We're assuming he's going to win this game. What's the score right now?
27-17
10 right now.
In the fourth.
I'm waiting on him to fold, man. That game ain't even over with, man. How much time they got left?
I mean, he got 6 minutes, but he got fourth and 6. Todd gonna have to go for this. 4th and 6.
All right, man. Assuming this is why he was on fraud.
There's no way this nigga about to.
He probably doesn't.
Bro, this is why he was on fraud alert to begin with, dog. This is why.
Man, this game over. Cause why the fuck is he punting?
For anybody who was here to begin with, this is why the Vikings was on fraud alert. Not only did you fumble an undefeated start to lose the division title, now you losing in the first round of the playoffs as well. In somebody else's home. That could have been your home you was losing in, dog. Like, that's crazy. Alright. Man, I'm going Lions, man. Man. It was a nice run from the Cardinals, man. Respect to him. Like I said, he did his thing to get here. It should have been the first round watch, but he went up against the fraud. See if he can get out in the second round. Ridiculous. I'm upset.
Okay, Drake.
Upset, man. How you gonna be upset?
It was ridiculous, man.
Who you got, Trill?
I got you, Raven. I mean, Jeff definitely had a really good year this year, but his time has come, man. I mean, he did get fortunate to end up playing Todd in wild card.
Fraud watch.
I just think that's when the show's over now. That's all. He just scored another touchdown. That's game. Yeah.
Can I say something that's funny too? Is after I beat Todd told me that he thought I did him a favor by beating him.
He probably thought Jeff was sweet. Well, yeah, Jeff just scored another touchdown, about to be 17-point lead, but he's not coming back from that. He shouldn't have punted.
So we got me going to the NFC Championship. So then our next game will be Car Trill. Who you got, Red? We'll start with you this time.
That's very petty of you. I ain't gonna lie. Is Carter going to be locked in?
We gotta assume so. He told us last night he's gonna take care of business. So.
Yeah. But if Carter's having a normal or a bad day, he's losing. Like he has to be. Like on
special day. He needs to be an extraordinary day.
No jokes aside. Like I'm telling you, like if Carter's having a normal or a bad day, he's gonna fuck up his own play call. Like we've been with Carter for so long that unless he's having like those type of days, he will beat Trill. But if he's not having those days, he's not winning.
So let me get this straight. Unless he playing supernatural, he not gonna win. Man, he beating around the bush right now, man. Give me Trill.
No, I'm not. No, I'm keeping it 100% honest.
He beating around the bush, man. He really said if he not locked in off 200, he ain't got it. Would that mean he don't got it?
Is it because he's playing Trill Legion soon?
I mean, that might be Red is part of True Legion, so that might be what's going on here. But that was crazy working around to say you got Trill winning, because you say if he not locked in 100%, he gonna mess up his own plays. And that make it worse for Tony C, because he just lost to someone who messing up their own play. He got blown out by someone who can't even get his own play right. And he not making the championship, man. Get him out of there. Get him out of there, man. Get him out of there. Get him out of there. And Car, if you watching this, your man making you look bad, because that was crazy.
It's not crazy because he said it last night. Also, this is the truth. I'm just saying the truth.
He didn't say it like that. You added in a lot of sauce. He said I could beat Trill. He was real confident last night. Actually, he said I could beat Trill. I did it before multiple times. He said I just gotta be. He did say he gotta be locked in. He ain't add none of the. I'm gonna mess up my plays. I can't get nothing right.
I'm telling you what is known, nigga.
None of that stuff.
I'm telling you what is known. After every game, if it's a close game or he did bad, he gonna tell you, I fucked it up because I wasn't even at that point. Like he will tell you himself that he fucked up.
Man,
I'm just saying it how it is. You cannot like it,
making it to the NFC Championship. Confirm with us.
I got Trill, 105 tutty, Jackson Dart at quarterback. I got Trill.
Gonna get brought up multiple times.
I don't know why, man.
Hashtag that's
Red, who do you have? You still ain't give us an answer, Red. Who do you have? Trill or Car?
It's a toss up.
He's beating around the bush.
It's a simple answer. It's either one or the other, man. There's no toss up and nothing.
Locked in car is a very scary car. That's why.
But he won
a very scary car. A very scary car, but he got Trill. That's 3 for Trill. That's 3 for Trill.
That nigga trying to put words in my mouth. That nigga don't know.
Man, that
nigga don't know about a locked in car. I done seen shit, nigga.
Look, you won't answer the question.
Said, man, just say Trill.
Yeah, you can dodging and deflecting. Nigga, just say it.
Look, man, Trill, we're done with the 90s, which is Red, because he beating around the bush, man. Trill, this is your opportunity. Shitty didn't do this earlier, man. Who you got, man? You got you or you got Car? We need some confidence, man. We need some confidence.
Man, I ain't worried about Car.
We need some confidence.
You know, Car is, you know, I know he feels he can win. And I mean, of course anybody can win any given day. But, you know, it's just not likely. That's all.
Okay, that's why I like to see some confidence. We got 4 for Trill and a very scary Car. All right, because we know Red won't say Trill. He said a very scary Car for the record. So technically it's 3-1, but that's really 4. 4 for Trill. So that means we got Trill in the championship. What's the next game after that, Raven?
So it'd be me against Trill in the NFC Championship. What's so funny, right?
That is.
Yeah, what you laughing for? What's so funny about that?
I got myself. I mean,
what's so funny?
I'm capable of beating Trill. Trill's the top 2 user in the league, but I've beaten Trill in the playoffs before, so it's doable. So I got myself.
Man, last time I put a parlay on you, bro, you fucked up my whole slot. I don't know, man. You told me.
Anybody beatable. I mean,
He told me to put all my money on Gibbs, just for Gibbs to not do no Gibbs shit.
Hey, okay, that's respectable.
You know the best
Now
thing
we
about
know
gambling is you get to try again.
Red,
False advertising.
Red, we know Trill is one of your best friends, and he in the chat, right? He's a part of this stream. But who do you have, man? You got Trill, or you got Raven, man? Giants or Lions? We need an answer this time. You beat around the bush with the last game. You got Trill. He said that. He said that one quick. Oh shit. He said that one quick.
He think Carcar's a better player for Trill than me.
That's
like last season, I had Raven.
That's what I heard.
I can't be sold twice, Raven.
That's 1-1. Trill, we know you're obviously betting for yourself. I'm not even gonna ask you. That'll be a question this time.
Don't do that.
So that's 1-2. I could be the deciding factor. Could be at a tie. Now let's see here. We got 105 passing touchdowns from Dart.
Man,
Gibbs is going crazy.
I ain't got shit to doing anything, bro.
Gibbs is going crazy. So we got the best running game in the NFC versus the best passing game to ever be seen in league history. I don't know if we had someone 106 one time, maybe, but so far we gonna count 105 as the best new high watermark. Some would say, right?
So the question is saying will be: is Trill going to stop that run game?
I'm gonna have to go. Look. I done seen this, man. I know what time it is. I'm gonna have to go with Trill because passing kills this man. I'm not gonna lie. He got too many receivers over there. I'm not sure if the Detroit secondary is ready for all of that.
So then we get
it's gonna be a close game, hopefully, but we got Trill in the Super Bowl.
So then
that nigga got Lawrence Taylor Jr. back.
Lawrence Taylor Jr. I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Nigga, that linebacker crazy.
All right,
that wouldn't even be the comparison I would use. Lawrence Taylor,
he's not an edge rushing linebacker.
You just hopped on for no reason because that was crazy. You didn't want to support Carter at all.
So we got Trill versus Mike in the Super Bowl. I'll go first. I got the GOAT winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you see,
nigga, we go.
Hey, man. Appreciate it, Raven, man. Looking out, man. Yeah, appreciate it. See, Raven no ball, man. Raven no ball. That's all I need to be said.
I didn't know Michael Jordan was playing. That's crazy. All right. All right, Raven. So who do you have, man? We got a GOAT debate. It's not official. Who do you have? Don't pull a red.
So for real in the Super Bowl, I mean the thing is Trill did beat Mike in the regular season, and Trill will be looking to get revenge for last year's Super Bowl. And Trill does have the weapons, but my question is Trill going to be able to effectively stop Lamar Jackson and Keaton Mitchell and the entire Ravens offense? I don't think he will, but I think he'll do enough to contain them. I'm going to go with Trill, and I'm going to go with Trill in a close one. I'm going to go 34-32.
Okay. So a very
game-winning field goal. Ryan Stonehouse, 55-yarder.
Oh, he said the superstar kicker. Okay. Red, who do you have? Unmute that mic, man. Who do you got, man? Let us know.
I got Trill.
Damn, that was a quick two. Trill, I'm gonna ask you this time because apparently I had the records mixed up. You lost last time. That's correct.
Yeah, I did lose last year, man. Yeah.
Okay, you lost last year. I don't know if it was close. I genuinely can't remember.
It wasn't that close. No.
It wasn't at all.
It sounded like you got embarrassed. So do you feel confident?
I didn't get embarrassed. Man. It just wasn't.
It
But I
sounds
feel
embarrassing. You
good
said it
though.
wasn't.
But I feel
You
not
feel good.
good though. It's a new year. I can't live in the past, man. What happened in the past happened in the past, man. It's a new year.
Okay.
I feel
So
good if
so
I end up playing Mike again.
so we
For
putting you in
me,
for number 3. Okay, so
I
that's
ain't gonna
use
three.
what
lie.
about you? For use? What you mean?
I'm saying
Um,
I have no clue.
it's gonna come down to who DBs can hold up. To be honest with you,
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a
because
fact.
if Mike DBs cannot guard that nigga Branch, it's about to be a motherfucking terrorist on the field the whole game.
I mean, Branch
But
is
if
different,
Trill,
but I'd be more worried about neighbors.
see, that is the trick right there. If you focus on neighbors, bro, that nigga Branch gonna be doing some weird shit. I'm telling you.
You ain't telling niggas
Man,
shit, man.
I'm
look,
telling
look,
you, bro.
look, man. And when I bet,
Bench.
I look at the history. I look at the history, right? You got to
We talking about
separate the
all
regular
time?
season
I'm about to say
all
Bench not even
all time.
traded, man. You can't even worry about it.
Yeah, I mean that's cool, but he might ignore him. But when I bet, I look at the history, right? Now we look at all time history. It might be pretty even, but we saw what happened last year. Okay, so if this matchup happens again, I'm gonna go with Mike to handle business twice.
But you
Number
do know
three,
we played. You do know we played this year, and you're right.
we don't look at regular season
I mean,
playoffs.
I understand. I understand. I'm just letting you know,
We
nigga.
don't
It's
look.
not. Yeah, I
Now, if
mean,
y'all was in the same division, I look at the regular season history for that regular season game. We in the playoffs.
Somebody keeps
This is
trying to
I'm just
dunk
oh,
that.
saying you made it. I'm just saying you made it sound like damn man, I can't beat the nigga. So that's all I was saying. That's it.
we're gonna see the history. We looking for the history of if you can beat them in a big game. This year, that was no. So we're gonna go with another no. So I guess it's 1-3 for Trill. So in this mock draft, we got Trill winning the Super Bowl.
Mock
So we're
draft.
gonna see how
This
Mock
predict-
draft is crazy,
playoff
man. If I
prediction.
say no drafts are being done.
It's gonna be really
I mean, we just
interesting though
drafted
to
the
see how the playoffs unfold, just because like that top like 5. I mean like top 3, and I'm 7 points behind Shitty, but you know playoff points are that's where all the big points are at. So it's gonna be interesting to see who pulls away with all these points. I mean 5 points
we
for
just
winning the Super
even.
Bowls. That's crazy. I mean like in a good way, you know what I mean? It's a big incentivization to win it, but like you know. That's going to be a big factor in the final top 5 or whatever. So
I'm saying, I mean, it is a big factor, and that's why Mr. Fraud, the Vikings over here losing like that, man. It's crazy.
Why you keep doing him like that, bro?
Yeah,
Get
man.
it, they
Cheer on my division. Hashtag fear the North.
Man, he is free.
Okay,
He just a fraud.
the fraud.
I said fear the North, not
The
free.
fraud.
Hashtag fear the North.
It's straight
Fear
fraud,
the
bro.
number. Man, he a shapeshifter, man. He turned into a scary
Wait.
Norseman, man. He was ready.
Wait. Can you go back to the point?
Yeah, we can.
I mean, it's in the announcements too. But we can.
Yeah, I mean, we can.
I got it right here.
Yes.
I just want to say, this man said fear the North, and 2 of them are at the bottom.
Well, Todd
the
didn't
league.
play most of the first season, so he's gonna change his points. His first
I'm
season's
not
gonna
even
be
counting
nice.
Todd.
Oh, you talking about the other 2?
D is 2 points behind the Bears.
Yeah,
Amen.
there's nothing to fear in the North.
D
Outside of
is
maybe the
3
Lions.
points
Look,
behind the Packers.
Wood had a kid, so he'll be better. And Boogie, he's getting Boogie's getting things figured out right now. He's still setting up his roster.
Things figured out.
He traded you a QB.
Yeah.
I think he already figured it out.
He traded you to QB that's in the playoffs. Like, which makes the Vikings fraud job even worse because you were struggling with that QB to start.
I gotta figure it out, man.
There was no. Yeah, you had to figure it out. That's the point. You had to figure it out. He had it figured out and lost it. Man, tragic. Hurts my soul to
It's a shame,
see
man.
fraud
It's
jobs
a
like that.
shame.
Really hurts my soul when I see that. It's not good for the sport.
I mean, somebody got to do it though now.
No, we don't, man.
I mean, there's always one winner and one loser in a game, so somebody got to lose. But you don't agree with that?
I mean, that is a fact. It's not whether I agree or not. Someone is gonna lose.
You know, it just
Maybe
happened to be tied,
time.
man. You know, it just happened to be tied, man. That's all.
Yeah.
Just playing
that's
really
the end of
well
my
right now, man.
That's the end of my TED Talk. What's the next segment? I don't want to keep beating on Todd. No, he just lost that game.
Yeah, because
So,
I'm the same, man.
Chill,
It's
you
a
want to
touchy
lead some of this
topic.
next topic?
Yeah, so we just doing like a open discussion about this. So, like the first segment we had is, what is one thing you're happy about for your team this Madden, and one regret you have for your team coming in for this Madden.
Oh yeah, let me go first.
I know what your regret probably is, but you know,
let me go first. Hold on. I got this one. I'm waiting to get this off the whole
to get off his chest. Look.
I've been ready to get this off the whole time. Right, I'm happy about my QB class, bro. Great QB class, and I got all of these guys in like the 7th round. Didn't even draft them myself. Goated though. Goated QB class that eliminates the fear we had that we discovered from the last playoff game when our Brady Cook went down and we had nobody behind him. Whole game plan ruined. Happy right there. My regret, I went too far into physicality, got 0 speed. Boy, this is the slowest team I've ever put together. We gonna get it right though. But boy, that was tough.
But you didn't like think on it, like damn, I'm really losing speed. Like you didn't think on it, you just wasn't worried about it.
I mean, I was just moving too fast because honestly, like the 49ers aren't a fast team in general, so I wasn't like thinking, oh, I'm losing like that much speed because we didn't have that much. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we had some players that had like a couple wheels, but I ain't had like no 95, 96 really outside of like 1 or 2, right? And like the physicality was working the first season, not like perfectly, but we had moments where I was like, okay, yeah, I can see this working. Some people got a little slower, you know, due to the age. Like, yeah, you know, you had a good season last year. We're gonna see if we can ride this out. You know, get you some pieces on the O line, maybe a tight end. You know, really just we bolstered our defense. Kind of said forget the offense, and that just got slow and stagnant. And that's my regret. Defense is goated though. Not gonna lie, defense is up there.
So defense your one happiness thing?
He did. He said his QB, his QB room.
QB room is the happiness because the defense is good, but I mean that was good to begin with, so that don't make it my happiness. The QB Pavia, Cook, Klubnik, because when I take out Pavia for like 4th quarters or when he go down wear and tear, there's no drop off. That
must be nice.
That's the goal, but that's bliss right there. Cook come in, I could run the same plays. I couldn't do that last year. Half of the playbook was gone when Cook went out. I was like, damn, that hurt.
Yeah, that's real though, man. I could imagine something like that and being able to have someone you could just put right in and not have to worry about nothing. I bet that is nice.
So that's my happiness and that's my regret. And we are definitely, anybody in here trying to trade, we are looking for some receivers because I don't know what I was thinking. I had to been drinking.
I guess
When I put together that receiving room, and to make it worse, I looked at my tight end and said, "Yeah, we're not gonna add nothing." I have a fullback starting at tight end. Said, "Nah, we're good. He can block, right?" I don't know what I was on. I was drunk.
I guess I go next. Since I couldn't draft, I had to do all trades. So the happy part for the Colts is all the young people we got, they pretty much got delved up or increased their overall to high, like 86, 87s. Some names, Thinker from the Saints got delved up. He's like a 92 now. The right tackle also a Saints, but got him from the Titans. He's dubbed up, so that means 3 superstar linemen now. And then Graham from the Browns got dubbed up. So those are pretty key players I'm happy in. Hopefully my corners can get a dub up because that's the regret I got. Sometimes they do look lost out there, but sometimes they come through. I need to build the linebacker core a little bit. And that's pretty much it for the regrets. Other than that, I like how my team is.
Okay, I see you. Man, you want to go, Raven? You want me to go, man?
I can go.
You have
I mean, everybody does.
I mean, everybody got regrets. I mean, shit.
I think my one regret, the story still hasn't been completely written out. We'll have to see how this next draft goes. And things end up working out for me at quarterback anyways. But I still regret trading Aiden Hutchinson. The draft capital is nice. I got plenty of starters from it, but I think having that game-changing edge rusher would have been big for my team. And I think I was too invested in I'm getting 2 first-round picks and I'm getting a superstar quarterback. Which Purdy didn't play bad, but I mean, once I saw I was able to get Mendoza, it was easy to. Mendoza's a better player than Purdy. You know what I mean? Mendoza can do it all.
Yeah.
Purdy just doesn't have the throw power. You know what I mean? So that made it easy for me to, even though I gave up other assets, getting Mendoza, I think that made it easy for me to do that. But it kind of helped me a little bit with the Hutchinson trade because, when I was making that trade for Mendoza, I still have, draft picks in this upcoming draft, But still, I'd rather not have these draft picks and then still have Mendoza, or still have Hutchinson. So that's my one regret. I'm glad he's balling out for you in San Francisco and soon.
Oh yeah, no, he go there.
You ain't never get him back.
But I say, how goated is he, man? Are we talking price tags? Or, for how goated he is, he got a price tag on him?
He's not leaving San Francisco.
Last time I checked, you know the San Francisco 49ers. Everybody got a price tag. Everybody got a price tag.
I asked you to send Hutchinson back last night, and what you told me, I had to give you Gibbs and JMO or something like that.
That's a fact. That's your price tag. That's your price tag. Yeah. Now he has a price tag. That don't mean it's gonna be cheap.
And I think my one happiness or my one thing I'm most proud of my team development. I mean, getting Mendoza was nice, but I think I nailed my draft last year. I didn't get any star players, but I got plenty of starters. Mikael Kamara, I got him in the 3rd round. He's been making plays for me all over the place at linebacker. Him being my backup running back, he's been playing really well. I got a starting wide receiver. He didn't do too much. But then I got 2 other starting edge rushers, and they've been playing they're not 12 plus sacks good, but it's certainly an upgrade from what I had before, and I could see them getting better. And I think just nailing that draft class, is letting me kind of open up my playbook a little bit and play a little bit better on defense this year because last year I didn't have anybody in my first 7 on defense. I had a 320-pound defensive tackle starting at edge rusher because that's how bad it was. So I think that's probably the one thing I'm most proud of. And then Mendoza. Getting Mendoza was really a big boost of confidence. So shout out to Boogie.
Yeah,
that was a good trade for
was.
both of us. Both of us won from that trade. I got my quarterback.
Yeah,
He got a draft pick and some other defensive starters. So
he living in La La Land, but hey, man, that's just a.
He said his great.
Both teams. He said both teams got what they wanted. I don't know about that. It's all for opinion. It's all opinionated. So what can you do?
All right, it's your turn, Super Giant.
My team not as super as yours, man. So I know what you talking about. But, but my happiness would definitely be my draft class coming in. I got Branch, got my linebacker, and I like revamped my entire offensive line because that was probably my weakest point of my team last year was my old line. So to be able to revamp the old line with a bunch of young, it's not the best old line, but just the fact that I have building pieces on my old line that I can develop. Oh yeah, he did get my old lineman did get best old lineman, but besides the point, nigga, that's just the draft class in general was a really good draft for me. That would be my happiness. And then if I had to say a regret, it would be like my DB room. I kind of slacked on my DB room a little bit, and I feel like I gotta do a little better with the talent I have out there, and I feel like I could get it a little better than what it is. That'd probably be my regret.
I thought you were gonna talk about trading Brian Burns.
I mean, I want to say that, but if I didn't trade Brian Burns, I wouldn't be able to have Branch at that point. So it's like,
that's true. Yeah.
And Princely's not that bad. He's not no Brian Burns or anything. But I mean, a 99 block shed edge rusher that has 90s for power and finesse. I mean, that's valuable. So
Brian Burns might come home.
He ain't coming. Hell nah. He is home. He was drafted by the Panthers. Well, you know what? He did trade him to you, didn't he? I forgot about that.
Yeah, red finesse car.
Yeah, man, took him to a back alley. Yeah.
Every time I do it, apparently I'm taking out somebody to the back alley. Apparently.
And for that particular trade, you definitely did, man. You must have.
I ain't kick him down no way. He let I was running my business.
If you say so, Red.
Yeah, and with
you gotta see, man. You gotta see.
With you talking about fixing your offensive line, Trill, that kind of made me think too. I drafted 2 starting offensive linemen as well, and I have like another guy that's like, he's a backup, but he's still like I could start him if I had to. So I agree. Getting those building foundations for the offensive line is huge.
Oh yeah, this year I'm going to be drafting, so I'm going to see what I can pull out.
Yeah, I assume the offseason. Let's be real here. I was going to say next weekend, but it'll probably be next Sunday in particular.
Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna be that Sunday, man. You might as well put it on the calendar now, man. It's gonna be Sunday because no matter what happens, man, I don't know. I'm gonna have to get some. I'm gonna have to go get some illegals or something, man, and get this shit taken care of.
But I'm going to find a way. I'm gonna get 2 firsts during this off season somehow.
Oh, what you trading? You trading AR? Is that what you saying? That's all I heard, but I digress.
You don't got that price tag, and
he's gonna trade AR so he can draft sellers.
No,
Alright, we ready to move on to the next topic?
Yeah, we can go to the next one.
So this was also your idea, Trill, so you want to kind of explain what's going on here?
Time out.
Did
Time
he
out
just
for what?
say? I'm looking at the comment.
Oh
Felipe just
man,
said that he's about to take him. Oh
what
shit!
I'm about to say, man? If he wants him, he can have him. He can have two QBs again. You know,
So is
that
Joe
must be fun
Milton,
for.
who just got traded and just got to X Factor, about to leave? Question mark.
I mean, Seller's not going to be traded, so I wouldn't see why that would be. But you know, yeah, I'm not the
Man, I'm not
GM,
gonna lie.
so I mean, that's on him, though. I don't know.
You can keep both. Ain't nothing
I
wrong with
mean,
having
yeah,
two.
you want to say he can have both.
Ain't nothing wrong with having this year. There's nothing wrong with having two QBs. Nothing at all.
Okay, but we on do skill, scheme, and roster. I think it's
Yeah,
time to start
so
this shit off.
Well,
you know,
Trey,
for
you want to
this
explain the
topic, we
topic?
kind of
Yeah.
yeah, for this topic, I want to say what is the most important thing this Madden for y'all? Like when you come into the league, what would be the most important thing? The skill,
Scheme,
the scheme, or the roster?
scheme.
All right. What makes you say scheme, Brad?
Because if two players got the same skill, right? I don't really care about the roster as much, but if they got the same skill. If this dude is using 3 all-matic efforts and plus some blocking, and the other dude's not paying attention or not trying to use his what is it, style points, mana points, whatever it's called, then he's going to get cooked. I truly believe if you don't use these abilities and you just try to go in with nothing, a person who got these abilities are going to cook you. Unless you got a very wide gap in skill. Like, for example, if it's like, shit, I don't know, Raven against the Bears, like, skill gap. But if that man come in with a scheme, the game's going to be a lot closer. Definitely if Raven don't even use no point.
So you're saying you can I mean, but at that point, then would it be like you can have a good scheme, but if that user is just that much better than you, then it doesn't matter what your scheme is. So wouldn't that be the skill would overlap that would overmatch that?
The skill would have to be so much greater to start off with to even try to beat the scheme, is what I'm saying.
Hmm.
Like, like for example, if me and Spaz got the same skill level, right? And then I go in with the scheme and he goes in with nothing. Then what? Like, I'm going in with 3 all effort Maddens plus 3 speed to everybody. I'm gonna have 3 Kyrie kills and he ain't put nothing towards his defense or offense.
Yeah, but if you're good enough, sometimes it wouldn't matter what your scheme is if you're good enough.
Man, if you
So
ever
that your answer,
seen
Trey?
people mover plus
I mean,
inside
it's
for one block, if you don't got nothing on that D line, bro, that D line's getting killed. I ain't gonna lie to you.
He's talking about my abilities I use. The people
that's what it
mover.
sounds like. Sound like he been in your pockets. Would it sound like to
We were
me?
talking about it last night. They know what I'm
Federal.
doing.
It sounded federal.
It did sound federal.
It's not federal if everybody runs it.
Insane, man. What would you think is the most important?
I'm gonna go personally. I'm gonna go roster, skill, then scheme.
Okay, if
Only
you say
because I mean,
roster,
like, yeah, I'm a roster is like the biggest thing because you could be, well, how do I put it? Like you, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to be the best player in the world to where you can make any player look like a god. Like you need players in place to highlight your skill and run your scheme. 9 times out of 10. Like, if you're a run heavy user, right, you're probably not getting 1,000 yards with damn, what's some bottom of the barrel running back?
Aaron
Javonte
Jones.
Williams. He not a go. Aaron Jones. I mean, he not bad, but let's not. And he's still a superstar. But you're just not picking anyone up off the street. You're not picking up a 35-year-old Todd Gurley and running for 2,000 yards. Like, you're just not doing it. You're gonna need to get a running back, get a quarterback, get some better receivers, like you to highlight your skill, and then from there you're gonna dictate your scheme around your roster. Cause hey, if you're just planning on throwing for 5,000 yards, you know your quarterback is Tyrod Taylor. Like, you're not getting 5,000 yards out of Tyrod. You'll probably get like a couple hundred yards on the ground and like a few decent performances, but like you're not doing that. You're gonna need a better quarterback, and then your skill will show once you get those players in place, and you can get your scheme rolling. But I mean, you have to build our roster first. Especially with this wear and tear thing.
You like to argue what you say,
especially with this wear and tear thing.
I believe roster is a second to third place, really.
There's only 3
because if we give somebody,
there's only 3 topics, nigga. There's only 3 topics. Saying, so you think it? Do you think it's second? Or you think it's last?
Yeah, I give it third in, but I'm just saying, like, I feel like personally, even if we give somebody a very built team, if they don't got the skills or the scheme to use it, bro, then the roster just there. Like, if we give D like the most overpowered team that we can make in Madden, and we just give team like Trill a regular team, bro, that skill gap is going to beat that roster no matter what.
I mean, I get
we
that.
Seen it when
Mahomes
chose
Mahomes. Boogie, the first person to come to mind.
Boogie's a prime example. That man had a built team, and Pat Mahomes went down to a normal. Like, come on, gang. How?
That is true.
That's why I feel like if it comes down to first place overall matters, you can say skill goes first. But I feel like you can't just build a roster any way how you want it. You gotta have that scheme first. That's why I feel like scheme will always be above the roster, regardless.
I feel like my tough thing is I kind of feel like user skill and scheme kind of go one-on-one with each other. Like, your scheme kind of is dependent on your user skill. I don't know. Because I would argue that some of the users that are not that good, they probably don't have a scheme. They're probably just playing the play. I don't know if that makes sense or not.
I see what you're saying. Like, they just don't care. They kind of just doing Ash Man or whatever. They don't have a set scheme that they do. Mm-hmm. I mean, I see what you're saying from that. It is kind of similar. Like, skill and scheme is like similar. I'm trying to think of a way you could really differentiate it. Cause I mean, maybe like a pad. It depends. I guess it depends on that said person. Because I mean, you should always play to your strengths. Kind of. So, skill wise, you shouldn't be doing schemes where it's not to your strength.
Yeah, I agree with that. And I think maybe one way to think about it is like, Mike runs a great scheme. Mike's a great user. So, but I would say that if somebody else ran a scheme, they may not run it as well because they can't make the reads as fast as Mike, or they can't read a defense as good as Mike. You know what I mean? Kind of like those intangibles that go into everything. So I think like if I had to go with an order, I think I would go skill, roster, scheme. I think that's the order I go with. I think user skill always prevails for the most part, but I mean like, if you have a great roster, it's like you can't. There's been rosters in the past like you almost couldn't compete with them, So like people could compete with your Dolphins roster Trill, but it was almost tough to in the sense, you know what I mean? But you can have an overpowered roster and still not have the user skill to direct that roster, because we've seen teams have like 11 traits on offense and defense in the past, and then didn't get a bullet with those teams.
Yeah,
The
I would
last thing I want
definitely
to
say skill would be first for me. But what you saying, Sam? What you about to say?
The last thing I want to add to the roster aspect of it is, I mean, for this man specifically, you got to take into the fact that if it's working correctly, your players probably won't be in all games. So even though you might have the best skill in the world, if your roster is so top heavy that your backup is a 65, your backup is a 65 at any position. I mean, you got to be one of the ones to make that work. At any position. So you got a 90 overall quarterback, and midway through the second, he gone. Now you got a 65 coming in. It's only but by 3 users that can make that work, and that's still a tough challenge no matter your skill level.
I mean, but that would tie into skill though. Like if you're good enough, you can make any situation work if you have the skill to do it.
But the depth of your roster helps alleviate that.
No, it does help.
And the quality of your roster helps alleviate that. So even outside of the very few users who, even if we gave them a 99 overall team, they still wouldn't make the playoffs. Like 85% of the league, if you gave them a 99 overall roster, they would make the playoffs. Because like the roster would just be so overpowering to where, hey, bro, it don't really matter what you're trying to scheme up. Like you're not getting past me. Like you got it all.
It is tough if you don't have that great of a roster.
Make that 70%, man. Make it 70.
Because like when I had the Texans, like that was a heck of a rebuild trying to make that a really competitive team. Like at the time I took them, that was Stroud's rookie season. So like, it is tough if you don't have that great of a roster.
I mean, I just had the Saints last Madden in the first year, and they had nobody. Olave and fucking Chase Young and Lattimore, and I mean, I went undefeated. I mean, I lost to Raven in that playoffs, but I mean, I still went undefeated with that Saints team. And the Saints is a CPU right now because nobody wants them.
You would be an outlier though. That's what I'm saying. Like outside of the few niggas that can do whatever they want with whoever they want, like for the majority of niggas, if you give them the Saints, you give them the Browns, like they're not gonna do anything with it until that roster is improved.
So what's your order, True?
I would have said skill, and then I would probably say skill, roster, scheme. That's probably where I would go. Yeah, that's what I would have said. Cause I understand what Red's saying about scheme too, but I feel like there's so many other factors to scheme. Like I mean, I'm thinking of it like if you have the skill, I don't think it matter what type of scheme you have. If D had all the overpowered coaching abilities and he got the YouTube scheme and whatever and that, I'm still confident I would beat his ass regardless of how that goes.
Yeah, scheme is the most irrelevant one.
I just like to point out.
I wouldn't say irrelevant.
Out of the three,
I could use is the new Texans. Because Raven said that he was going to be the top 10, top 5 users. Like if we're putting his skills at that level, and then he's coming into a new roster, like are we going to say it's because his team's not there, or are we going to say he doesn't have that scheme with that team?
I get what you're saying, Rick, because you're going to have really with the scheme is you're saying you got to have a vision with your roster. You just can't have like any wide receiver. You gotta have the wide receiver that fits what your team needs. Like, do you need a deep threat? Do you need a speedy guy? Do you need like the big body wide receiver? Is that kind of like what you're saying? you're gonna have like a scope or vision with your roster building.
Yeah, like I could use you and Trill last season. Like Trill probably got the skill, but you had the roster in the scheme. Trill probably didn't have the people that he wanted for his scheme to even work yet.
Oh, last Madden. You talking about last Madden?
Yeah, I'm talking about for y'all two for last man. I could use that as an example. But
Yeah, I mean,
for
he
a
did
right
have.
now example, the Texans will be the prime example for me.
Hmm. Yeah, he did have Bijan and going off with him. Then he had Kyle Pitts and all that.
Kyle playoff picks.
Yeah, I mean that is true.
Like the only reason why I'm saying the Texans is just I'm just going off what Raven said. Like he can what he said like top 5, top 10 skill wise for the Row League, and then he just got a new roster. So I don't even know what scheme he runs. You probably know better than me. But are we going to say is it because he got a new roster why he couldn't do what he did yet, or are we going to say the scheme wasn't there yet, even though what we even say that the Texans are built up to be used for a playoff run? Or no?
If you're good, I mean, yeah, that goes to skill a little bit because if you're good enough, now I'm trying to say he could have made the playoffs this year, but he lost to Noski in week 17 he lost to Noski and
Yeah, he
lost the
split the
division.
series with him, but wasn't that he needed to win both of them?
Yeah, he had to sweep him to make the playoff, but he could have made the playoffs, but he just
So
lost.
if I was to ask him, is he going to say that his roster was lacking or he didn't have the scheme yet?
I would almost you'd have to ask. I see that's something you'd have to ask him
I
because I
feel
don't
like
really
I
know.
feel like we gotta see how this next season goes. I mean, me and randomly Brian to a lead of week 15, like it's kind of tough to acclimate in just such a short time. No matter what, I feel like.
Yeah, because most of the time when you join in the middle of the year like that, your team's probably gonna have like 3 wins or something like that. So I mean, coming into the league and you in the hunt, I mean, it's different, and you never played with that team before. So I mean, you would have to ask him more about what he would think, like what the Texans would think about that. Because I mean, I haven't really seen him play like that.
I think a big thing for me and like why I went skill number one is I know in saying so there's only a few guys that can do it, but I mean there are some guys that can do stuff that other users can't. Like you brought up the example of you at the Saints Trail. I would argue like another example would be me with like Michael Penix last Madden. I had like a non-traded left-handed quarterback, and everybody was saying like, "Oh, you're not gonna like having that left-handed quarterback." And I played just fine with him. I won a bowl with him, and I made Damian Pierce. I made him a X factor running back when I had the Texans. I mean, I do feel like there are some users that can elevate their teams, even if they're not the greatest rosters on planet Earth. So, I mean, you with the Giants this year, I thought the Giants were a sneaky good team. Honestly, I thought about taking them myself if I was in the NFC, even though I was like a top 4 pick. But I mean, that's a good
you still
roster.
finagled your way to the NFC, regardless. I mean, you finagled your way into the
I
NFC.
did. You got the best team for me, man.
Yeah, I bet you did.
Hashtag fake news.
Hashtag
Yeah,
it gives
I
world
bet
more
he
living
did.
in it.
Yeah, I think skill. Like if you have enough skill, you can elevate. You kind of can elevate yourself above what having a good roster and what having a good scheme could do compared to having skill, like higher skill.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
All right. So up next,
That's it.
earlier in the season, Detective Raven went undercover and he came up with his fraud suspect list. And now that the season has ended and we have some special guests joining us, we kind of just want to take a minute and ask you guys, looking more at the top users, say like the top 10, top 15, whatever you consider like that top tier or two, who do you guys think is a quote-unquote top-tier user, but you guys think is actually a fraud and is just living off their reputation and isn't really that great of a user as some people may think they are?
From the list.
one of the top 10 people already got exposed this Madden, so shit.
Wait. From which list? Which list?
I'm assuming he's
You
talking
said
about
top.
Trey, man. Trey D not a top user right now, so he can't. That's low hanging fruit to say Trey.
Am I muted?
You're not muted.
No, you're not muted. You're not.
No,
Well, I'm
because
trying
I
to
His
see
didn't.
mic is messing up though.
this Madden, or he's talking about coming into this season.
Looking at things from a standpoint of right now.
But right now, top 10. Well, the discussion will have to be who's the top 10 new people. Because I'm pretty sure everybody will have their own top 10 version. So
I mean, all right, for yourself, Red. Like for your top 10, like who would you think within that 10? You like, man, he really don't deserve to be in that stratosphere, that top 10.
in that stratosphere, um, shit, I gotta think of the top 10 because I usually only see the top 5. To be honest, I only think about the 10.
I mean, you could do 5 if you want to. I mean, if you think it's easier, man, you could do
Because
5 if you
I feel
want.
like that there's no difference between really the 6 or 7 place person versus the person at 20.
Oh, so you're saying everybody? So you're saying if we did a tier system, man, everybody's
I
6 to
feel like
20 is in the same tier?
I feel like 6 to 20 can be had at any given moment. Top 5 is like damn near special, and top 2 is even more rare than that.
Yes. Yeah, so he's saying whoever six is all the way to 20, man. We all one big happy family.
I feel like 6th place,
Middle class.
6th place is really season
Yeah.
away from.
He's who do you? We'll come back to you, Red. You think about it some more. And saying you felt like you were ready to go ahead and rip off a name. Who was that?
You just sounded like you was about to rip a name.
No. I was trying to confirm from the current point list that we have.
Do you
It
want to
didn't
go back
have to be the point. We could go back to it.
I have the list pulled up. That's why I was trying to. Y'all were like top 15. Because I mean, the buddy ain't really. Is he top 15? Oh wait.
Just say the name. Talking about the button. Man. Say the name.
Because if we're going off of the point list, shit, I already see a name I want to bring down.
All right. How about we do this? How about we scrap the point system? Let's just talk in general, like lead in general. We don't even have to do it from a current standpoint. Lead in general, just like this user. Some people think is a really good user, but he's actually not that good. You think he's not in the same like playing level as some of these top actual good users, even though some people lump him in that like playing field.
I mean, right now, the way my team constructed, me, you got Todd or the Vikings.
I knew he was about to say Todd.
That's a fact. You got me. You got the Vikings. You can knock either one of us down. I gotta have a prove it year next year. Shit, the trading Ben got knocked down.
Yeah, he not there.
Yeah, he been got knocked down. He gotta have a whole proven season, a whole proven Madden lifespan. After this, I don't know what the fuck he on. We need to have a mental check in with him. That shit's crazy. I don't think nobody really consider Willie a top user.
I got to see what the Texans do because Raven did say he got top 5 skills. So I got to see how that plays out.
I don't know what his top 5 keeps running through him. I said top 10. He could be top 5, but I said I think he'll be top 10.
As I said, top 5 skill level.
I mean, just a self-awareness moment. Yeah, me and definitely White Vikings. Like me and the Vikings, we gotta prove it. I mean, because I had a good season last year, but like I've been saying this whole podcast, I don't know where I was on last off season, but it wasn't where I need to be. So, and I keep saying I get mentioned. Yeah, you're not that bad.
I mean, but nobody. But I never heard a nigga say, "Damn, this ain't really like that for real, man. Y'all just wait." I don't think I ever heard that before.
Niggas be gassing it. So
I don't know. Nah, I ain't never seen one person say that, nigga.
I'm going. I guess he was top 10 when we came in. I don't know if he's still top 10 or not, but what, G?
He did have a bad year this year.
I think the thing too is he's gotten
I
blown
don't
out in the
believe
playoffs a lot.
What's going on?
He definitely has gotten blown out. Yeah. I definitely blew his ass out last season.
I still don't believe the Cardinals top 10 while going into their playoff, regardless.
See, that's a good one, Jeff. That's not a bad pick. You know, I know Jeff probably feel he's there after this playoff win he just had, but then you got to remember who he played. So you know he's already in a suspect division, and then he got a layup in the wild card. So it might be his time.
Coming from it saying he played a fraud, so shit.
Coming from me,
yeah,
it's the truth. That was fraudulent activity.
Hey man, so you agree? So you're saying the West is the worst division, man? So you gonna admit it to that?
Yeah, we have two of the worst users in the West.
That's not what I asked, though.
That's the answer you get.
So you're not gonna say we the worst division? That's not gonna be said.
We have two of the worst users in the West.
So he's not gonna say it. Man, he pulling a red with that car shit, man. It's a simple yes or no.
No, we have two of the worst users in the West.
This nigga, man. Okay.
The West is top heavy. When I get my shit together next season, and if Jeff can continue his momentum after this fraud of a win, then the West is going to be. Honestly, if me and him can compete the remaining of this Madden cycle, we're better than the East. Honestly.
I mean, who is better than the East, man? That's a good question, man. I mean, shit, man.
We'll be better than the East.
Y'all definitely not better than the East. Because I don't know what we talking about, though.
We gonna see if the Vikings. We're gonna see what he does next season as well. We gotta see that. But if the Vikings, I think we actually play the North next season, so
yeah, we talked about that.
That's gonna be a good chance to see if he's truly the fraud that we believe he is. He being the Vikings. But if he can continue to compete in that division, and if someone else decides to spark up from the NFC North, they might be considered the best division. Then it would be up to me and Jeff to bring the NFC West into the second place or third. Because honestly, the South right now with Carr and Tony C, they're better than the rest of the NFC East. Again, Trill's holding up the NFC East. Trill's holding up the NFC East right now.
Niggas talking out they ass.
You know,
Trill's holding up the NFC East right now, but you know,
Ron's not bad though, nigga.
I know he's not considered like.
Ron's not that bad.
I would say there's like the top 4 users, top 5 users everybody has, and he's not in that tier. But kind of thinking Tony C might need to be, put under review. Let's see what happens rest of this Madden cycle.
It would be. It's almost like that's just who Tony is at this point. It's been like 3 Maddens. He'll make the playoffs like as a 6 or 7 seed and lose every time. It's like a tradition for Tony C. So it's like that's just who you are. You can't even call you a fraud if that's just who you are. You just there. You just a 6 or 7 seed. You just a 6 or 7 seed just to get knocked out. And I mean, Tony C not a bad user, but that's just what happens every time, like clockwork.
What happened to the slide? I want more for Tony C, but that's just what he is.
And Shitty was the same way too. Shitty was the exact same way. But not now. Look at Shitty now.
I mean, outside of the thing that I noticed here, like just in general, which made it hard for this fraud list to like really come up with some users, like a lot of the users we have when they're talking about goat debates, we don't see a lot of guys in the chat like, oh well, what about these other 8 guys? They're kind of good. Like it's always just, well, you know, Mike and Trill, they're the best 2 to ever do it, to ever live. And it's like, yeah, I mean they're good, but like, don't nobody else ever let their nuts hang. Like,
not for GOAT. If we talking about GOAT, I mean, talk, like just no, that's not really
not GOAT talk, not GOAT talk specifically, but it ends up derailing into the GOAT talk. Like no one, not too many guys are really like, yeah, well, I'm number 3, I'm number 4, I'm number 7. It's always hey, your division is trash. Our division, yeah, they used to, but times have changed, man. No, it's always, hey, your division is trash, that's good conversation to have, but never like, damn, like I might be one of the top 10 to ever do it. Niggas ain't really out here hyping themselves up no more. Like they all either, I don't know when this happened, but it derailed into, hey, like us other 28 users, we're never gonna do anything. So let's just talk about Trill and Mike.
And we almost. I think it happened when fucking Raven blew Trey out. I think that's when the switch happened, because it was almost like, yeah, Trill and Mike ain't in the Super Bowl. You got a chance for something new, and then Raven fucking beat the fuck out of Trey, and Trey has never been back to a bowl since that. I mean, Raven's been able to make back to the bowl, but it's just like Ravens won before. I mean, I wasn't here for when he was winning. Besides last Madden, but he's won before. So it's like it's always the same certain people. And when Trey got his ass whooped, it was almost like, damn, I guess nobody can win a bowl no more. So we just got to talk about the people who's won the bowl, which would be me, Mike, and Raven got his one, and Jeff had his Xbox 360 moment too. But
chill out.
I think
Xbox One. We're on Xbox One.
Things just has changed. I think that was just kind of, it was derailed.
Right.
It's just like people assume it's the norm now. Like that's another. People just think it's the norm when it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be the norm. But if you just think it's the norm, that's just what it is.
I think it'd be really interesting if you and Mike were to end up in the same conference.
Mike would never, man. I've been saying this since like Madden 22. Mike will never, ever want to be in the same. We was in the same conference when I was the Chargers, but I wanted to be in his division. He's always, no, I'm doing best for me. I'm not doing that. That's been since Madden 22. Mike don't want that type of smoke.
Yeah, because 22, you guys were in the same conference as well. Because I was the Cardinals, you were the Panthers, and he was.
I was the Panthers. Yeah, and I always been like, man, Mike, let's do a super division, man. I want to be in your division, man. Nah, true, I'm gonna do what's best for me, man. I'm not doing that.
That ain't my
that's gonna really like talk, man. And I mean, I need to as well. Now I'm not guilty of it's only 2 guys that are good, but I just be chilling out. But if I'm be on the pod as special guests or however that go, man, I gotta be talking my talk, man. Hype up the league a little bit more, because
I mean,
it'd be sad. I mean, seeing these talks, man.
Nah, because when niggas used to talk, they was talking shit to each other, and sometimes niggas would be like, man, I don't know why you talking to me. You not Michael Trill. Why you talking to me like that?
Yeah, and
that'd be crazy. Say shit like that. Like, man,
yeah, I remember that.
Nigga, you just like people feel that they above one another, and it's like, man, you can't talk to me unless you Michael Trill. It's just like, man, I mean, nigga, don't make me come in this conversation, nigga. Then I will talk to you. Cause it's like, man, what have you done to be talking like you above somebody else when you haven't won anything? So I mean, it might be more of an ego thing. I don't know. I feel we slowly starting to lose that competitive spirit. the niggas not trying to take their heart. They're trying to steal their heart. It's more just like, man, we turning into the NBA. We just all trying to be cool. And we are all cool. Like, nothing personal or nothing. Like, nothing personal. Like, we're not personally hating.
That Warriors Cavaliers era.
Yeah. Yeah, like, man, nothing personal. Like, I don't got no personal, I have no personal beefs with nobody or nothing like that. But just like have that competitive spirit, like, damn, I really want to beat this nigga ass kind of thing. It's not really a thing anymore.
I mean, they'll clown you for it, man. I got clowned for celebrating winning my division, man. I came back and won my division with the Q seed. I got clowned for celebrating.
Because they was I mean, they're not all right. Now they're saying, man, you got to be celebrating bigger things than just winning a division, especially in a division like that. But
yeah,
I understand both sides to that, Raven. I understand. But yeah, man, you know, things have just changed. It used to be really, especially like in the phone chat. I remember the phone chat. The phone chat used to go crazy. Niggas talking shit.
The phone chat. I would turn off my phone. I would literally turn off my cell phone when I go to the library because I was in college to do homework and study and stuff.
Because my phone just keeps buzzing.
I mean, I put on Do Not Disturb, but still, because I would get distracted soon, and I turn it on. I have like 270 text messages.
Man, I woke up to fucking like 1,000 plus messages. I'm like, ain't no fucking way, nigga. I just woke up. Fuck y'all. Fuck, we got 1,000 messages. I'm trying to schedule my game in the midst, and I don't even know if my opponent said anything in the midst of this whole 1,000 message rant argument, all that. It's just like, man, but thinking back on it now, man, that was a time to be had, man. It was like, that's really when it was competitive, when everybody felt like they had a chance. And I mean, people still have a chance, but they don't see that they have a chance. They just feel like, oh man, it's just gonna be Mike and Trill. Like,
the phone chat. I was talking about shit in the phone chat.
Yeah, phone chat. That shit was caveman shit.
Don't do it now though.
Oh, yeah, that's caveman. No, but that's caveman shit for real. But can't say niggas ain't have fun.
That was a whole era by itself, man.
Yeah, that's an era, man. When we do the 30 for 30, we got to talk about the phone era, that phone chat era.
Niggas said 30 for 30.
Yeah, we gonna do a 30 for 30. Talking about the different eras of the league.
Yeah, but motherfuckers can't even talk shit no more because the fans gonna be watching.
I mean, man, you can still say, yeah, man, this ain't nothing federal. You can talk shit.
What do you think would be if we were to get a super division? You, me, Mike, and a fourth person. What division do you think would be the best?
Y'all keep saying this, Mike shit. Mike ain't joining.
Man, Mike ain't joining. I don't know why we keep bringing Mike up about super division. I can't talk
since I wouldn't get my lines, but if we were to do a super division with all three of us,
that shit's not happening.
I would say if Shitty could keep up what he's doing, if Shitty could keep up what he's doing, I would add Shitty.
That'd be crazy. Us four in the same.
Because it's like as of right now, I mean, you could say maybe like a car. Maybe who else really you can say right now? Like Calvin, Jeff. It's not a lot anymore, man. It's just like the narrative is just flipped. People kind of feel like they just playing the play and not playing the want to win. So I feel like it's just like, damn, niggas not hungry no more.
That's a fact.
So, it's tough to just name people anymore when niggas not hungry. Because I don't want nobody not hungry in my division. Because I thought I was going to have a super division this Madden. That's what I thought.
On paper?
I mean, yeah, I picked the worst team in said division on the strength that, yeah, we're going to have some dogs in here. We're going to be competitive. We're going to work.
And you dogged them out, nigga.
Niggas just not hungry, man. Niggas just not hungry, man. What can I do about that?
If the Lions weren't there, and if I were to go NFC Tro, I did think about taking the Commanders.
Here we go with this fake demon shit.
Yeah, man. I want to hear no what ifs, man. You should have been the Bengals. So I want to hear no what ifs from you.
I ain't gonna lie. I can get that he should have been the Bengals, but at the same time, like I couldn't see myself picking nobody else in the West just because someone took the Niners. Like that's just disgusting. Now, granted, I do be feeling like that, like in previous years where I wasn't able to pick the Niners. Like, yeah, I'm like I should really go ahead and head over to the West real quick just to smack this nigga around 2 times, but it just don't feel right picking nobody else in that division. That feel fraudulent. Like as a fan.
Yeah, but I mean, I think it has more to do with the narrative around what Mike and Raven had. I think it has more to do with the narrative. Like if you had like just for Red, like if you and Red kind of was just like kind of like Stone Cold and The Rock in a sense, if y'all had that going on, and Red said, "I'm taking your team because he's ahead of you." He's like, "Man, I got you, team." Like I don't know how you would respond to that and saying, but I would think like, man, I'm about to shut this nigga up and show him the levels to it. I'm gonna pick like the Seahawks or Rams or whatever, pick someone in that division just to show him like, man, I run this. Don't forget who I am.
I be feeling like that, like just off the shrimp. Like you could have said nothing to me. Like you could have just picked the Niners because you wanted to pick the Niners, and I'm not gonna lie, like I have a serious hate for you now at that point. But at the same time, like I just literally can't bring myself personally. Raven might have just been ducking, but personally, I just can't bring myself to attempt to win in another NFC West uniform.
I mean,
Just as a fan.
But Raven's been the Bengals. Raven's been the Bengals before, so that's not his problem.
Yeah, no, he's ducking. That's cool.
I'm not ducking.
I just can't
The Lions were just so much better of a team. I mean, can you fault me for picking the Detroit Lions over the Cincinnati Bengals?
When I saw goddamn Newsy at choose the goddamn Jazz, I was like, oh yeah, I'm following my old rival. Ain't worried about that shit.
Yeah, man.
And to answer your question, Raven, yes, we can fault you for that. Yes, actually.
Just know next, next man, I already know who I'm about to follow.
Well, as of right now, next man, I'm slated to be in Mike's conference, so.
You about to be a fake demon. We ain't worried about you.
Yeah, we know you gonna be like, can someone switch with me? We know what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
Depends.
Whoever's in front or behind you, like, hey, you trying to switch with me?
Man, I feel like I should be called a fake demon. You guys thought I wasn't gonna go to Trill's division last night, and I still did that. Red and Spaz were in the chat saying suddenly Raven's not gonna want to pick the Falcons anymore.
Yeah, man. Well, we all know that we didn't do no trades fucking picks back then, man. If we knew we could trade picks, man, we don't know what you would have done.
That's always been an option.
He was never a former option.
I wish I would have knew about that, man.
He said he wasn't informed correct. That's what he's saying to you right now.
I would have had my chance to be with Mike's division if that was the case. Man. I'm just saying. But it's alright. So the super division, it would be us, me, Raven, Mike, and then I think I would say Shitty. Unless he falls apart. If he falls apart, then maybe Car. He's not good under the lights, but I can't deny his talent at the same time. So he just got to work on not folding under the lights.
That's fair for sure.
I mean, there's always a chance we could be in the AFC West. Like if we were going to division with grandfather team, then like the fourth spot would already be full. Because the AFC West would probably be one of the most competitive roster-wise for us to go to.
Yeah. But Westall not giving up them Raiders, man.
Yeah. I feel bad for Westall with that division.
Shit, Westall been alright, man. He been doing his thing. Yeah, shout out West dog. He
Alright.
definitely been doing his thing.
So for our, this isn't our final topic, is it? I feel like we might have
This
one
like the we have another one, but this is more like the
open-ended discussion.
open. Yeah.
Yep. So I know we've already been going for 2 hours, so I don't want to spend a super large amount of time on this. But who do you guys think is the best GM in the league? Is that what you were wanting to ask with this question, Shirley?
Yeah.
I'm gonna always say myself. I don't care what nobody say.
I knew that was coming.
I mean, that's
Alright.
respectable.
All right, if you had to pick somebody other than yourself, who's second?
I'm going with that nigga that be on crack cocaine down in Miami, Florida.
That was so against TOS. That was crazy.
That definitely was.
That was crazy. Bro, just say the name.
Crack, like crack cocaine is like damn. Why crack, man? What's wrong?
I was.
That was a
spell that out.
that was deliberate. That was a deliberate choice to say crack cocaine. It was deliberate.
He said 3 times.
Yeah, like would you like to elaborate on that?
Like what?
I'm just asking. Like, was there a reason that you had to add all that extra?
That nigga be on crack cocaine. What you want me to say?
Literally anything other than those words again, actually. That's what I'm asking. Literally anything that has statement.
Yeah, like you saying everything but their name. Is what we
I told you, the motherfucker who be down there in Miami, Florida.
And saying
he runs the dog.
Get a user. So, yeah, he beating around the bush. He won't say no name, man. I think he's scared, man. I think he's scared. He's like the boogeyman. He can't say his name. He's scared.
At this point,
talking about Willie.
Candyman. Yeah, I know we talking about Willie.
Hey,
Man. I think Willie got him.
I'm talking about that nigga.
Willie got him. Willie got him shook. Can't say his name.
And put belt the ass to. Talk about that nigga.
Can't say his name.
So he is Willie. Who you got saying?
I forgot what the question was.
Best GM, man. Who do you think is the best GM?
Oh, dang, I really don't know.
You might as well say the Coke Man, bro. I'm telling you.
Okay, you got a lot.
It said a Coke Man. I thought you said Cocomelon for a second. I was like, huh?
That's better than what he was saying earlier. I might go Patriots, Calvin.
What?
I mean, that's not really like a bad. Hold on. Hear me out. Especially since I'm just throwing something out there. So this vote for me, y'all can discard this as far as you want. Chug it down the street if you want to. But hear me out. Right? I don't really have no reasons for this. I just wanted to put something out there. So I'm just not going Willie. So,
you should have just.
You gotta say Willie. Nobody says Willie.
Hey, look, man. Someone else just go because I don't really have an answer.
RPO warrior, whatever you want to call that, crack cocaine brother, and fancy.
What is up with you?
Bro, did not get the shit. I take it down.
He's wilding right now.
You gotta give him his flowers too.
That's right.
So Shane don't got an answer because Calvin that was random out the blue. That was out the blue.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I just pulled up the list and it picked the same. Pick the first name that I saw.
Who's the Bengals, bro? Yeah. Who's the vacation man?
Who you get, True?
That man just got called.
I mean, I say Jeff. The way he has that team constructed right now, it is very, very crazy the way he got his team constructed, man. I can't hate on him for that. And the fact that he finessed Trey and got Milton and got him the X Factor already, that says a lot. about what's going on in Cowboy Land. So I definitely say Jeff.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Right.
All right, Raven.
What you got, man?
What's up?
You know, both the brothers are really good GMs. I kind of want to give it's tough because Willie has constructed a roster out of the Dolphins, and I think I respect that. And Willie also has a bunch of draft picks this next draft, but they're top draft picks. So that roster is only going to get even better. So I would say it's probably Willie, then Jeff, like 1A, 1B. I think I'm going to give the slight edge to Willie. I don't know. That Joe Milton trade was really big, though. But I
That
think
nigga got Kyle Pitts too, bro.
yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'm gonna go Jeff at 1. Kyle Pitts. I forgot about that trade. Like,
Yeah,
Jamar
man.
Chase is
Some
7.
I never
He
thought
got that
Kyle Pitts
roster.
go away like that.
That roster is crazy.
And then for honorable mention, I think I'll throw myself in as an honorable mention. Forget
But
Mendoza.
we said you can't name yourself, so you got to do a little better
I
than
know.
that.
So the person who had a regret about his trade gonna put himself as the GM.
I mean, I got.
Got it.
There's more to GM skills than just making trades.
Yeah, I had a
I mean, but like
all-star
openly
draft,
admitting that
and I
you
got my
regret.
quarterback.
Like
I mean, but
openly
openly-
admitting it does.
Like that was a big part of the first season as GM. So like openly admitting that you regret that, you kind of disqualified yourself. A good GM, the best GM, would never admit to that. I don't know.
I'd say
That was his first
consistently,
trade,
it's definitely
too,
Jeff
Drew.
and Willie. Those are definitely consistently 1A, 1B GMs no matter what, I feel like. I feel like,
Mhm.
as an honorable mention just for this man in particular, I feel like I want to give one to Noski for just the one trade I don't want to bring up again. But you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, because he signed the NDA. So
Are you
we
talking
can't
about the
talk
Milton
it.
trade? Huh?
Yeah, he signed
Milrow.
Milrow. Yeah, Milrow, man. He signed the NDA, so we can't talk about it.
I talked about
Feeling
it
real.
before.
Hey, I'm gonna always say some shit about that. That's some crazy
You got-
low
If you
down.
got the NBA around red, you just cooked. Like I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, Ray gonna say it regardless, so you know.
Nah,
TOS, NBA.
I didn't sign nothing. Ravens sound.
If anybody was
something
breaking
so-
NDA, it would be Car.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
car.
nah,
Yeah,
he-
car will fold under no
He's
pressure.
gonna, he's gonna tell you with no convincing at all. Like that's crazy.
I didn't sign it, so I ain't signed nothing on about that trade. So shit, I can say everything I want to say about that.
Mhm. Hey Raven, who's your worst GM, real quick, man? Who you got for your worst GM?
Worst GM?
I'm going with Boogie for right now, cause ain't no way you say
I don't think it's Boogie.
QB.
I don't think it's Boogie.
Man, he sent you a QB, nigga. Fuck all that shit.
He got good roster pieces, though. I mean, Boogie's like... I don't think Boogie's looking to win a division, respectfully. I think he's just trying to be competitive. So, he was
And
like,
that's
this is
the
best offer
issue,
for me to
man.
be
You should
competitive.
always play to fucking win the
He's just
division and win the
that
Super
nigga.
Bowl. He's always supposed to be playing for it. But alright, so you don't think it's Boogie? Who do you think it is?
He
I'm
probably goes
trying to think about it from a perspective of more than just one trade, because that Melrose trade really blew my mind.
Okay, yeah, he traded away Milrow, and then
You
know?
he traded away Milrow for a quarterback. He sat on the bench. He and a pick. Don't forget to play. He gave up a pick and Milrow for a quarterback that sat the bench.
I'll put this,
He probably
I'll put
could
this
have.
in a
That's not
respectful
crazy.
way. I think I would honestly say Rowe. From the perspective, like, he doesn't make bad moves, but he doesn't make any moves, in a sense. And I feel like you gotta be a little
He
bit
does make
flexible.
moves.
Man, man, you crazy as hell, man. I feel like there's like one person that, man, you crazy. I'm
Who
gonna let
do you
you.
get,
I'm
True?
gonna let you go.
I ain't gonna lie, this Madden, the worst
You
deal
are
is crazy.
Trey, man, y'all niggas are sleeping, but y'all don't think it's Bezo?
Yeah, it's Bezo.
Y'all are crazy if you don't
It
think it's
definitely
Bezo.
is.
I didn't know that he counted.
He gets rid of the CPU,
Yeah, he
right?
counted. What to say? You mean he a user in the league? Of course he count.
He traded with the CPU, bro. So I didn't.
Man, Bezo, it's Bezo by a mile. And then you might have Joe and Boogie, and maybe D. He add D in there. But man,
Milton-
it's Bezo by a
trade
mile,
committee
bro.
made.
Yeah, y'all are crazy if you're not saying Bezo. I'm not gonna lie.
5 first-round
I'm
picks
just
and more
saying,
for
bro.
Tyreek Hill.
Man.
Milton and Pickens done left the Cowboys. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, that's cool and all, man, but I ain't got shit to do. I ain't got shit on that, man. Like, man, what's going on in Nashville, man? That can't be touched.
Nashville's
I
just
get behind
trying to,
that shit.
figure out his scheme and shit.
Man, no, it's bad out there in Nashville right now. They
I
building that
probably
new
should.
stadium. They building that new stadium for no reason.
I probably should reach out to the Nashville.
I mean, you can reach out to him, man. He probably ain't got no picks to give you, so you know.
No, I'm going
I
to
can
help
get behind
him
that being
rebuild that
Bezo.
roster.
I was kind of copping out with saying Rowe. I don't think Rowe's actually hits, but I can get behind Bezo.
I'm going to help him rebuild that roster.
I still think you guys are
man,
crazy though, thinking that Boogie didn't make a good trade with Mendoza.
Man, whatever, Raven, man. I mean, you were part of the trade, so I understand why you would think that. So I mean, what can we
I will
do?
say that I think he should have traded Caleb over Mendoza.
Want to do it again? Let me know what kind of GM you is.
No, so I understand why you would say that, and I mean, it's not a terrible trade, but you don't trade that type of quarterback in your division. That's a no.
Now you don't trade it to somebody who you can't beat.
It can't beat, and he's in your division, but that's a no. Hey, but
I mean, let's
it's
not
what
throw
it
the
is.
can't. Wait, what was his record? Let's not throw the can't beat. I don't know how many people he could beat. The Bears.
He beat 8 people in 2
That's
seasons.
messed up.
8 people in how many seasons?
2 seasons. Last
All
season
right,
and
so-
this season.
So let's just stick with the in the division part. 'Cause it didn't look like there's that many people he could trade with that he could beat. So let's just,
He could have traded that QB to pretty much anybody who he wanted to. It just Raven took him down the back alley.
yeah, he
I
did.
gave him the best
He did.
offer.
Whatever.
We didn't even know he wasn't even on the block for the offer.
That's what they say when they take him down the alley and you come back and you find out.
Yeah,
I gave him a
that's
deal.
the go-to.
He couldn't
Yeah.
refuse.
Yeah, look at the trade. What are you talking about? It's a good one.
Because I know multiple people were trying to reach out to him about the QB, and he said nothing to them. But apparently to you, that motherfucker answered and walked down that. walked down that back
people
alley.
were offering him BS. He said they weren't serious about it. So
Pulled up-
He wasn't
pulled
clearly
up-
he wasn't serious about it either. So what are we talking about?
anyways, let's move on to our final topic. So just quick thinking, way too early. After this season ends, we'll have the off season, we'll go to the next season. Give us one who you think is going to win the Super Bowl and who they're going to be in the Super Bowl. 2, a bold prediction. And then 3, somebody you think that's going to fall off the cliff. And San, I'll go ahead and start with you.
I'm gonna win the Super Bowl. Alright, I got that right now. Bold prediction, but not too bold prediction, man. I got the Raiders making an even further push next season, man. And what was the third one?
Who's going to fall off a cliff?
Who's gonna fall off a cliff? That's a great question. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say Ron. I think I think he on the edge of that cliff. We gonna see. I'm gonna say Ron. Eagles gonna fall off a cliff. Make room for another user in the second spot for the East. Shit, bold prediction. Trey didn't make a comeback season. That's the real bold prediction. I like that one. That's actually bold.
That's a bold hell ass prediction.
Trey Dean fights for one of the top spots in the East next season. I don't think he got it in him to lose 3 seasons in a row. Just
He
on his
losing
back.
3 seasons in a row.
Oh, I don't think he's gonna be on his back 3 seasons in a row.
He already said he don't care and don't like this matter, and that's what I'm saying.
Damn.
Damn.
Damn. Damn. That's still my
He has
bold prediction.
probably said this, so that's why I'm saying that.
I'm in the Super Bowl. Trey Dean, he gonna fight for that second or first spot. Ron falls off a cliff because of the after. Why he gonna be in the aftermath of the fight between Trey Dean and Trill, man.
Alright. Insane's narrative, and Insane wins the Super Bowl in his narrative. Red, let's hear
Who you play in the
yours.
Super Bowl, man? Nah, Insane. Who do you think you play in the Super Bowl since you making it?
Who I think I play in the Super Bowl?
Who you think you're beating in the Super Bowl?
Yeah. I mean, if I make it to the Super Bowl, anyone in the AFC is getting.
That's not what I asked, man. That's not what I asked.
But I'm about to give you. I gotta work through my mind on who's gonna make it there, right? Because I'm not expecting any. I'm not expecting Mike or Shitty to take their foot off the gas. The offense probably gonna be in the playoffs too. I'm gonna be my top 3 contenders. I'm not expecting the 3-peat from Mike. So I'm gonna say either Shitty or the Dolphins. They make it to the Super Bowl. I can't give you one. One of those two is gonna make it to the Super Bowl and get waxed by yours truly.
Okay.
Okay.
What about you, Red?
Bold prediction. I got Shitty making his first bowl this Madden type shit.
That really bold though.
He said bowl prediction.
Oh, bowl. My bad.
Yeah, drop off. I gotta go with the Vikings after seeing that type of performance I just watched. I think Byron might also have a fall off. And then somebody who's going to push the Raiders are going to make a playoff.
Who you got Shitty playing in the Super Bowl, and who you got winning it?
Who I got Shitty playing? Does it matter what season in his Madden or
Next season.
Season 3.
that season? I feel like he'll make a push next season for the bowl.
Who is he? Who's man? Red? What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's 3
Raven.
years here.
Oh, he's all Raven. Okay.
Definitely
Raven.
want
Okay.
to talk about the Niners, but
Okay.
Okay.
He's saying so. City versus Raven. I got you, man.
That's hate. Man, you heard
I
it
feel
here
like-
first. Man, Shitty versus the Niners next season.
I feel like Raven's going like Raven has to make that push next season. Like I feel like he has no choice but to get to the bowl next season.
Damn.
With the narratives and the narratives ain't gonna look too good if he doesn't.
That is just not gonna look good. Cause look, bro, Raven already switched over, and then you telling me like he's not going to make a bowl?
I could still make it this
After he done
season.
did that shit. But I feel like next season it's gonna be a great time for you.
You know what would be a good bowl? Raven versus Mike. Since y'all talking about he ran from the work.
Mike did beat me in Super Bowl last, man.
He man, it ain't no. He did run from him. There's no.
Shut up.
There's no. Since you think, there's no sense you think he did. No, there ain't no thinking it. Man. He did.
So since he ran from the smoke, that'd be a good bowl.
That would be a good bowl. Yeah, that would.
Depending, Calvin may also fall off a little bit because Willie might take full control of that division.
Alright, sure. You want to go next, or you want me to go?
I mean, I'll go, man. Of
And
course I got
I'm making the playoffs next year.
Of course, I got myself in the bowl, man. You know, I think I'm gonna make the bowl. I'd say a bold prediction. I think I got Texans at least making the conference next year.
Oh,
If I had to go bold, I'm not saying he's gonna make it to the bowl or anything, but I think he can make conference with a full year with his team.
I guess we gotta put that shit to rest.
That's why I called a bold prediction, man. Come on, man.
I
What
know
was the all right? What was the other question?
Who's
It
gonna
was
fall
the
off?
somebody that's going to fall off.
who fall off. Man,
Come on,
who
man.
do I
Support my
think?
narrative.
The Vikings, bro. I'm telling you, the Vikings.
I'm not going to say the Vikings strictly because that division is kind of suspect. So I mean, I think he's kind of
Ooh,
tied in as that. I think he's tied in to being the runner-up in that division. So I can't really say
nobody
he's going
fears the
to.
North type shit.
Shut up.
Yeah,
It's
that is
hashtag fear the
true.
North.
And I'll
Hashtag
probably,
free North.
I'll
Like I
probably
put
say
Byron as
the
my second.
Jag. I'll probably say the Jags might fall. He might fall off next year. So that the Texans could rise and take his spot. Either that or I mean that or Byron gets passed by Westall. Either one of those two.
Okay.
You still some of my stuff there, Chill. I'm not gonna lie. So for my bowl
What?
prediction, all right. Well, who do you have beaten? Who do you have yourself beaten in the bowl?
Oh, the last one.
Or losing to.
You know. Nah, I think I got myself beaten. I'm gonna say Jeff if he not on vacation or whatever the hell he got going on half the time. If he not, I say Jeff.
Okay.
If he's not on vacation, got it.
All right, Raven, where were you going with this?
So
He gonna put himself in the bowl.
I have myself in the bowl, and then I'm gonna have myself in that Super Bowl, beating. I'm gonna go ahead and have myself beating Willie in the Super Bowl,
See, I told y'all, man.
and then for my bold prediction, I'm gonna have Bayern winning the AFC West and Bayern making it to the AFC Championship.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And who about to fall off the cliff?
And then for the
Well,
fall
that
off
probably
the
about to get
cliff,
ripped in half.
I also have the Jaguars. No offense to Noski. Noski's a good user, but I think either CJ or Red's going to win the South next year.
So really, y'all saying that karma about to catch up to this man or something? 'Cause it's crazy.
I mean,
Uh,
he got hold though. Fucking.
He did-
but
he should have won
though,
tonight.
He definitely got hold tonight.
Maybe
I
not
can't-
one tonight, but he should have had the lead, and Calvin should have been forced to drive down for a field goal.
that's fair.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
But you wanna know what's crazy? We got 3 guys that said, "Hey, we're gonna be in the bowl." Confidence, and then it's red. No
Man,
confidence.
Cause Red not gonna be on no bullshit.
See, he know he trash. That's crazy. It's
Ni-
crazy.
Nigga said his team is bad, and he gonna flip it off in one season to beat Raven on Trill for the bowl.
Fact.
Got it.
That's fact. That is a
You got
fact.
I got it. I'm about to
Yeah.
get a parlay get motherfucking ripped in half by halfway through the season. Got it.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's what you think. But guess what?
Cardinals. That's the Cardinals division. Ah.
Guess what? We have confidence and a plan in Santa Clara. Alright?
And then you have confidence in the player last season, nigga.
No, I had confidence last season. I don't know what I was on. We had a plan. We had no plan. We not had no plan last season. We have already openly admitted that. Whatever we went to, we went into the off season and just had fun. Okay,
yeah, niggas just said go out there and have fun.
there was no structure during the off season last year.
Hmm.
All right, we got some new plans in place, and there's a driving goal for the 49ers here this year. Okay.
Well, be interested to see how that plays out. So as we look to wrap up this episode, is there anything you want to tell the listeners back home?
My parlay is gonna hit.
All right.
You gonna let us know what the parlay is, or you just gonna keep that hush?
No information.
There's no that's gonna hit. I can't let niggas pocket watch me. Come on.
I bet he had Darth over 100 touchdowns as a leg.
Yeah, I guess that hit.
I definitely did not have that as a leg. Like I didn't even think that shit was possible. 105 touchdowns.
Hey
Okay, we need to
man,
talk
come
about that
on,
shit.
bro. We don't gotta talk about anything, bro. I don't know why niggas keep bringing that up, bro. Like, what's there to talk about? I mean,
That is unheard of.
it's not. I mean, it's not Photoshop, nigga. I mean, what can we do? We get to talk about. It's not Photoshop.
That is
nigga.
legendary, bro.
Yeah, like, what can we stay to talk about?
That's like somebody trying to break the fucking 3-point record in game, and they do it. And we talking about we don't need to talk about it. What you mean we don't need to talk about it?
I ain't gonna lie. If I broke an NBA record, I would just keep the game rolling. Don't stop nothing, dog. Just come on. Well, we literally don't have to talk about it right now. Let's please get back to the action.
What about you?
Exactly, man. It's playoffs.
So you want us to wait till after playoffs?
Man, I'm trying to lock in, man. You worried about some record,
Okay.
some regular season record.
After you win the Super Bowl, we're going to ask Dart these questions.
I mean, if you want to, you can, man.
Man, Trill, anything you got to say to the people, man? Oh, me? Is me or Trill?
Either one.
You.
Alright, let's go Trill. You know, he threw for 105 touchdowns. He got the 4. What you got to say to the people, man?
I mean, there's not much you can say, man. You know, it just happened to be Dart's type of season, man. MVP year. None more to it than that. You know, the touchdowns don't really matter because, man, we striving for bigger things than just getting awards.
Look at this guy, humble. We weren't even asking you to speak on the touchdown. We weren't asking you to speak on the touchdown. We asked if you had anything to say to the people. He went straight to the touchdowns. Humble guy.
Because you said it, though. Because you said it.
No, that's fine. Only thing I have to say to the people, man. NFC West is coming up, man. We appreciate Jeff for holding the spot this year. Next year, he's out the door.
Are you talking about the whole West is coming, or just 2 people?
No. Half of the West is coming up next season, man.
Type shit.
We're gonna keep it rolling. I'm gonna get my spot back. I'm not even gonna ask for it back. I'm gonna just run up in the trap, take the trap. That's gonna be that simple. All right, man. Niner gang in the building, man. Raven, what you got for the people, man?
For starters, I want to go ahead and say Jonathan Taylor is the better running back at the debate that happened last night.
Yeah. JT.
But
fuck James Cook.
I just want to tell people I'm excited to see how the playoffs are going to unfold, and I hope everybody has a blessed night.
Man, that was hard, man. I see you.
Yeah, we'll see. Just
like
we saw
the best lead running back.
Gibbs is the best running back in the league.
You know, we need people to get hungry, man. That would be what I say to the people, man. Get hungry.
Jonathan Taylor, the best lead running back in the making.
You had your opportunity to tell people what you wanted. You decided to talk about
man.
That nigga brought up
get hungry. Because Insane wanted to bring it up. Insane, like, man, we got Dart with 100 touchdowns. What you got to say about that? Man, he wanted to bring it up.
No, I ain't say about that. I said what you had to say to the people. And you decided to continue to roll.
Man.
You know, you're
fake news, man. Fake news, man. I know what I heard, man. Fake news.
He's a humble guy, man. For all the Trill Legion, you heard it here first. You're a humble leader, man.
Man, whatever. Niggas can keep saying that, man. There's no such thing.
Jonathan Taylor's the best offensive player in the league too.
That is cap. That is so much cap, man. You can have your AFC shit if you want to, but that is cap. And if you're talking about league wide.
We're talking about league wise. I'd go Neighbors, Branch, and Gibbs over him for sure.
Yeah, but that was a cap and a half, nigga. What the hell, bro?
That nigga got 4 yards than some wideouts that start. That's all I'm saying, gang.
You know, it was
Neighbors
crazy
and Branch, nigga. So what are we talking about here?
You know, it was crazy because we all three agreed in unison. Like, he could just get out at that point.
That's like Insane saying that his QB should have won the award.
Never said that. Nigga threw for 105 touchdowns. Never said he should have won that award. I said he was having a great season.
I like how we always end up back in the dark and 105 touchdowns.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why does shit keep getting mentioned? This is just gonna keep getting brought up.
Man, when JT hits the Naheem Hine numbers, Red, we can talk about him being one of the greatest running backs ever.
Now I got to do the same thing next season too. It's crazy. Probably gonna go crazy.
JT gonna always go crazy, so I don't got nothing to worry about.
Alright. Everybody have a good night. Thanks for listening.
Kids.
Are we off air?
Welcome to the RoShow League Podcast Network.